Yo, fellas, welcome in, welcome in, welcome in. Big Andy, Wicked Ball, welcome in over on Twitch first off, but Michael Cheney, I think you were the first one in overall, so welcome in there. Brad, Troy, Francisco, Ryan, Grindy, welcome in, fellas. So we're gonna do my favorite, the pits here right off the bat for a little bit, and we got TZ Andy coming up in about an hour. I mean, I hear, wait, how do you play this game again? Uh-oh. Okay, I don't remember what I'm doing here. I don't remember what I'm doing. Oh yeah. I forgot my mana choice here. Yeah, good call on that one. Oop, wrong one. Ah, Lightning Sentry is the first one. Okay, now we got it figured out. Maybe. We'll figure out how to play once in a while. Michael says, quickest I've jumped in. Nice, nice. Must have them notifications ready to rock, I'm guessing, huh? Whoopsie. Keep hitting the wrong buttons here. Classic D2 says Big Andy's what he's rocking right now. Nice. Good old. So you're saying like classic on D2R, or I mean you said classic D2, so I'm guessing the old school D2. Nice, man. Francisco said, and finally made it into another live stream. Catch me every once in a minute. Okay. Wasn't sure. Oh, did I not have the items up the entire time? Oh, get a skiller right off the bat on the first run. Good old Warcry Barb. You need them. You need them. Also, don't forget to hit the like button. Boom. Wreck it. Help me out, fellas. Classic and D2R, gotcha. Upgraded graphics. Yeah, I feel you on that one. No, I must have had them up because I remember seeing the other thing. So Grindy comes in with them. Ooh. Oopsie. Put down a bunch of death sentries instead of the other one. Brad said he got the first like. Nice. Big assassin play. Hawkeyes. Yeah, it was voted on by chat. One of the other streams we voted on it. It won out narrowly. The only good thing about traps, I don't like how you have to throw them down and then sit there and wait for them to do things, but what is nice is you can throw them down and then like identify items and stuff while they're just like clearing out the rest of the monsters, and you're A-okay. Get him, Biv. You got to take him out here. Did find that rune out here yesterday, right? Oh, I didn't cast my burst of speed.
I can't carry them.
So I was working on a video, funny story, and this is gonna sound completely like impossible that I would do something so stupid. But so I'm doing a video where it had something to do with Ubers, and I'm like, man, what is going on here? What is going on? Why is this so difficult? And it was like I was killing the stuff, but it was still like seeming harder than it was supposed to be. I meant to have this on players 3 right now. I didn't change the players count. I was doing Ubers on players 3 instead of players 1 like you always want to do, you know? Real smart, Phil. Real smart. I know it sounds like something I definitely would not do, right? But I totally did. Even though it sounds so unbelievable. Thomas, welcome in. Don, yo, yo, yo. Do y'all remember, any of y'all remember how long ago, or I found the low rune the other day, right? I think I found the low rune in Tristram, but I can't remember if that was, how many days ago that was. Must have been on the assassin a few days ago. Yeah. Ooh, let's back up a little bit. Yeah. Happy Monday. Oh, does somebody have a case of the Mondays? Oh, I seen the S. You know, you see the first letter, get excited. Another high rune already. Ooh. Gotta throw this in the cube. Good call. Take him out. Where's the monsters at? There we go. Finally. Found some. Found some finally. Going camping Thursday. Nice. In Michigan, huh? Great place to camp. Are you, let's see, Thomas, are you from like, not Michigan, I'm guessing? Must be Ohio or Wisconsin or something like that? Oh, Iowa. Okay, that's a little bit further out there. I was just assuming closer, but for no particular reason. Hopefully you enjoy Michigan. Great place for outdoorsy type of stuff, right? Bless my birthday, huh? Well, that's not for a while, but you know, appreciate you, Dan. Yep, got everything there. I got a good feeling about the terrorized Andy today. Got a good feeling about it. See if we can get some mega luck before we even get there, huh? Ooh. If I get another Zod, has to be an ethereal breath of the dying Ogre Maul, huh? Well, I don't know. I don't know about that. Don't know if I can choke that one down. Maybe, ooh, we do got a new ladder coming up. Maybe I'll make an Ogre Barb, huh? Maybe. Blow up the corpses already. Assassin Phil, I know, right? Crazy. Chat voted on it. You, I'm a man of the people, right? Man of the people. Ogre concentration barb. Yeah, I'm not sure. I'm not sure I ever really used concentration. I was figuring more like whirlwind, but there's got to be, what's a more budget option you could do for 5 sockets? Or give you 6, I guess, but more budget. Let's see. Can you do, why is it slipping my mind what the name of it is? I can't think of it. Can't think of it. What's the two-handed budget one that gets used a lot for ethereal items? It's Oath. Can Oath be made in a? Here's that swords and axes only. To Google it. Obedience could be put in that stuff. I'll just pull up the rune word list real quick. Easy enough. I got it right here. Saves me from just babbling through a bunch of nonsense that makes no sense at all, huh? Well, slightly anyways. We could go Breath of the Dying. Ugrima. Of course, of course. Doom Ogrima. Hammers. Doom, we can make a Doom. Last Wish. Ogrima. Could do it. Think I won't do it? Challenge accepted. Beast, no. Wind, maybe. Not really. Joking. Fortitude, Ogrima. Grief, Malice. Yeah, I don't know. Let's see. What? Call to Arms. I mean, Call to Arms. Could throw that in there. Increase attack speed. Almost 200 enhanced damage. Guys. Oh yes, death. Swords and axes. Okay. Oath is swords, axes, and maces. So yeah, I could do it. I could do a. It'd be hard to find a 4-socketed one, right? But in Oath, Ogrima could do that. Where's some more budget stuff here, real quick? I forget what's under here. Maces, Voice of Reason. Probably not. Well, if you're only running Trap, 350 damage to demons. Just kidding. What else? What else? What else? We find a 3-socketed, we could do a hustle. Which, I mean, I guess I'd give you some damage from the rune word, huh? Everything else up here is getting a little on the weak side. So it's pretty much just Oath or Bust, really, is what it looks like, I guess, huh? Oath or Bust. Pretty much everything else I said was a joke, by the way. Anyone who was wondering. D's welcome in. Oh yeah, keep forgetting to do burst of speed right off the bat. Keep forgetting. Havoc, welcome in. What build am I rocking right now? We're just Lightning Trap Assassin. Yeah, I don't think for this ladder, I don't think I really want to go, I don't want to go Barb again. I just did Barb like a season or a couple seasons ago, I guess. Oop, I want to do that. I just did Trav Barb, so I don't want to do that again. The only thing nice about Trav Barb is it's nice, not ever really thinking about where you're going to go farm. Because it's like, oh, this thing's like only good for Trav, so yeah. Go Java. I'm just not a big fan of Javazon anymore, like for a long time. Guess I could, haven't tried it in a while, but maybe we'll have to do a test day where I just pull up like all different like budget builds and stuff and try them out again. Ooh. Yeah, we'll have to see. We'll have to see. I think I had an idea the other day, but now I can't think of what it was. Something sorceress, but something different. I can't remember what it was, though. Hydra Firewall? Does anyone play physical assassin? Just straight, like, blade, you mean? Manfredi? Very rarely. It is kind of a meme build. Kind of a meme build. But yes, yeah, I do get most of the views from YouTube, correct. I've been streaming on YouTube for like 5 years. I started on Twitch, but then I wasn't happy with streaming on Twitch because I got all of my viewership from YouTube videos, and getting people to go over and watch me on Twitch, like, I couldn't really get the transfer over no matter what I did. So, and then they started allowing YouTube streaming, and I was like the first person to start streaming on YouTube, like in the whole world. Okay, I'm joking there, but I was the only person that streamed on YouTube that did Diablo 2. Frost Nova sorceress. Good old Frost Nova, huh? Oh, I think I remember what I was gonna do. I think I was gonna do Charge Bolt Sorceress. I think that's what it was. Maybe. I've never tried that out with budget gear though. It actually works pretty good with good gear, but I've never done it with budget gear. It works shockingly good with good gear, actually, like surprisingly good. Charge Bolt Sword can be real good. Yeah, totally. I know there's a little delay. We probably were saying that at the exact same second. I just never tried it with budget gear. Nova and Frost Nova, so like Max Vita dual spec Nova Frost Nova build. You can handle anything that comes at you, huh? Wicked said never did Frost Nova build. I have, but Frost Nova, from my experience, and this is like strictly max Frost Nova, anything over like players 3, it was not a good time, in my opinion. Med said good haul from Trav over the weekend. Sir, Ja, and a couple of ohms. Crazy. Yeah, Scott talking about the double Nova build. No aim necessary. I mean, that is right up my alley, huh? Good morning, Nate. Good morning. Scott saying Hydra Sork. Yeah, I was thinking maybe, like I said a minute ago, maybe Hydra Firewall. I can't remember what the synergies all are for sure, though. If they need to have overlapping synergies, which obviously they have Fire Mastery, but I mean, besides that, I don't remember what they are for sure, which I can look at easily, but I feel like they're the same. I feel like it's Firebolt, Fireball, but I'm not 100% sure. Horizontal, yo! Welcome in. Havoc talking about Charge Bolt, good boss shotgunner. Yeah, true story, true story. Chris, happy birthday. Thank you for the fake happy birthday wish. You salute. Started PS5. Built every character on ladder, held difficulty, currently playing Mosaic. Big fan of Mosaic, Yara. Well, Hopefully you enjoy it. I'm not a big Mosaic fan, but everyone's got their own opinion. Glad you're enjoying it. Grindy says, I don't know, man. Trav's a lie. Trav's a lie. Yeah, we're not we're Trav skeptics around here, so Trav skeptic. Scott says, you schmucks need to hit the like button. Yeah, good call on that one. Don't forget, fellas, like button. Destroy it, tap it, take it out to a nice seafood dinner, never call it again. I don't care. Just make sure you get the like button hit. Dorothy Mantooth is a saint. Fantasy football front, not so much, Fred. We got like 4 or 5 people. Hadn't really had any more interest. I've shouted it out like 5 times, so we're gonna shout it out again here. I'm trying to get 12 people together for a $25 fantasy football league. That seems to be the big sticking point, is $25 fantasy football league. So if anyone is interested in a, like I said, $25 fantasy football team, make sure you join the Discord link in the description. Hopefully you're already a member, but if not, it's free to join. Go ahead and just shoot me a message saying, hey, Phil, I'm interested in that fantasy football league. So we're trying to get, we got to have at least 10. I'm not doing like a 6-man fantasy football league, but yeah. Just send me the message, and the messages are how I'm keeping track of who's in, because if I don't have a in writing somewhere where I can look at who it is and for sure saying they'd be in, yeah. Grindy, this is from a minute ago, so I'm not sure, but he said this, I think it was this song right here. He said this could be the Diablo 2 soundtrack right here. Yeah, some of the ones are dark enough, right? CPAD, I think. Enjoy every build, keep Soleil. Ooh. Yeah, appreciate you. Buying in how many teams? Yeah, so it's just $25. It's pretty much just an amount so that people will pay attention, essentially. I can have fun with fantasy football even with a free league, but like if people lose like the first 3 games in a row, they instantly just like stop paying attention. So it has to be for something, or you know. Can you use AI to pick and run the team? I mean, I guess anything that the fantasy platform allows, you can do it, I guess. Yeah, Jordan, just send me a message first, because like I said, if we don't get at least 10 people that want to do it, I'm not gonna do it. I'm just gonna say forget about it. And really, with the preseason already starting everything, like it's got to be in the next like week or 2 to get everything together, or it's gonna be like too late, because then I got other fantasy drafts and all this other stuff. So KC, yo, welcome in. Get a little drink of H2O. Don't worry about that. Good thing I'm better at Diablo 2 than I am at drinking water. Only barely, but a little bit. Only barely. Is that true, Pip, huh? Oh, nice. Nice. Sloth, welcome in. How's it going, you say? Going pretty good. Playing video games, so I can't complain. I mean, I could, but I'm not going to. But yeah, if we can, hopefully we get this together, and hopefully it's not too much of a struggle. Because I even know last year I set it up, and then, because it was free too, and then when it came down to being time to draft, like literally 5 people backed out like the last day. There before that they're like, oh yeah, totally, and then it's the draft and they're like, oh man, I can't. Like, it's free, dude. And I had to scrounge together just like whoever I could get to play, pretty much. It's always some disaster like that, so I'm hoping to get people for it and, you know, get the money together so people are guaranteed in, and then if there's any issues after that, we'll figure it out. Just need to catch me online. Just got to look when TZ Andy is. Well, it just kind of worked out this time because I mean, I always stream Monday, Wednesday, Friday. Monday and Wednesday I stream from like noonish to 4, and for Monday, Wednesday, Friday night I stream from usually like 6 to 9 or 10. So there you go. Try not to balance my life around when TZ Andy is. That's not, but just so happened that it was right now, so worked out. So we just got a little bit more time here. Trying to decide too if I should probably switch the build too. This only has 200 magic find. The only issue is I had to take a bunch of the gear. Maybe not a bunch of the gear. I had to take several gear pieces, I feel, from my sorceress to this character. I can't remember for sure though. Oh, you got a 39.15. That's real freaking impressive. Best I ever got was a 38. Congratulations on that one. I've actually gotten like 3 38s actually too. Never could get higher though. Never could get higher. Hope I get some GG blue items to drop. I mean, that would be interesting. A lot of the blue items, though, they're more just like kind of trophy stuff because it's nothing I would ever use on single player. I feel like that's mostly stuff that ends up getting used by PvP people. But I'd definitely take it just for hype factor. Fred said he found a 4015 a single player. Nice, yeah. Pretty much all the ones I found were single player. Ooh. I'm sure I found something 3615 or 3515 or something online, but almost all of it was single player for me as well. 1530 fire res once, nice. That's another one I don't think I ever found perfect. I found probably like 2415s or something and stuff like that, but Barres, what's going on? What's up with you, Phil? What's up? Just hanging out, slaying demons, living the dream, chatting up with a bunch of fine fellow slayers. Is this going to be my mosaic assassin? Well, I mean, if I did mosaic, it would be on this assassin. So, and that's, I guess so. I should do one stream like that, like playing Mosaic Assassin today, and then walk out with the Mosaic Assassin and kill one monster, and then just be like, all right, now we're playing something else. J-Mod, yeah, I wouldn't mind finding one of those. That's definitely one of those hype drops. Grindy. I'm not gonna read that one out loud, but you can read that, chat. Anybody who wants to read it. That's funny. That's funny. Well, relaxing while the stream's spinning, said Perez. Nice, nice. Relax away. Hopefully you find something hype for everybody here. Play Mosaic and just vendor the Mosaic, right? Yeah. Just go out, kill one monster, and then walk over to Charcy. Be like, ah, here you go. Donut says, likes Mosaic, just thinks it's way too cheap. I mean, I guess I could be sold on that. Slightly. I think some of the stuff would need to be tuned down for Mosaic to stay at like 100%. The stuff would have to get tuned down so much. Like it would have to be like your charges are up all the time, but you deal 10% of the total damage or something like that. There'd have to be some stipulation like that. Because even at 10% damage, you could still clear like player's 200 difficulty. So it's still like, you know. And then even at that point, it'd have to be like Ja Cham Zod or something. Like, not that those runes would really help out in any way, you know what I mean? But just to make it expensive. Frenetic said the exact same thing I said. Nice. That's one of those situations where we said it at the exact same second and you typed it in. What do they say about great minds? Bring back one frame whirlwind hits. Nerf Mosaic says, where'd that come from? Christopher? Yeah, I barely remember. I don't really fully remember back. I had a whirlwind assassin, but I didn't know what was, you know, what was what about it really. So, oh. This probably just dropped off a regular monster, so. Yeah, one hit whirlwind, huh? I'm not sure, because whirlwind is still kind of okay. Like, it's still pretty good, sort of, but I don't know how crazy it is / would be with one frame in that manner. How crazy or not crazy, you know what I mean? I mean, it would definitely not be as powerful as Mosaic, I know that, but. A 4-socketed claw. There you go. Nice. Oopsie. Can you cast? Thank you. You like martial art or traps in more? Well, I've hardly even touched martial art assassin, to be honest, more than just like trying out things that people said to like try out once or twice kind of deal. They're like trying the build essentially. It's been a long time and I hate Mosaic, so just by default I guess I would have to say trap, but I'm not really a huge assassin fan at all, to be perfectly honest. But we had a vote last week, and Trap Assassin won out here, so that's what we're rocking. Lightning Trap Assassin. Between, like, I put in like 5 different builds people could vote for while I was streaming. Oh, there we go. The other thing that needs to get nerfed, Summon Druid. Because before, thank goodness, the Act 3 Mercenary used to enchant the Ravens, and now it doesn't. After this next patch, it's fixed, so thank goodness. But yeah, Summoner for the Druid. What level are you currently? 70-ish? No, I'm 92. If that was directed towards me anyways. Did I pick up something else? I'm not sure if I have full summon one, so we'll keep that. Frenetic says enchanting ravens was too OP. I agree. So can you... I never thought about that. Could you use like Demon Limb and enchant your ravens? Or they just don't want the Act 3 mercenary enchanting ravens? It must be that it must be that you're not supposed to be able to enchant ravens at all, right? Any plans for season 8? I haven't really thought about it much yet, to be perfectly honest. I want to make a plan. What did I just say I was thinking about doing? Was thinking about Charged Bolt Sorceress to be something different, but to just be a kind of off meta type of, you know. Maybe I will do that, because I kind of already know how to start it, essentially. You would start it pretty much no different than a Lightning or Nova Sorceress, right? It just would play a little differently, so maybe we'll do that. Any important crafts? The only thing is there's a few rune words you could make. You know, the Cure Helms stuff. I forget what all there is. I think Cure Helms and I think Mosaic. But I don't know. It's hard to say, like, if it's even worth spending the time to do that, because at this point there's probably so many of them on non-ladder. But if you want to, is it Metamorphosis, perhaps? Yeah, there you go. Biv, hit those in there. Appreciate you. You do Frozen Orb, but no one does that anymore. This is a true story. True story. The cool thing about, I don't know about cool thing, but one thing I do like too that is kind of, I don't want to say underrated. What's the word I want to use? Convenient. We'll just say it's convenient. If you do Charge Bolt Sorceress, you can literally start the game Charge Bolt Sorceress and never respec. You just go Charge Bolt, you just plow Charge Bolt, and then you do the synergies and you get static and teleport and stuff, and you never have to respec. I always find that convenient, because you're like, oh, well, what level do I want to respec? Well, technically I want to do this and that, and well, you know, you don't have to worry about that. You just boom. Ooh. How to make Tyrell's Might better? Yeah, a lot of people have thrown out different ideas and stuff. I just think it is what it is. That's what I say. That's what I say. Respecs are cheap. Well, respecs are always cheap until you want to try to get one. And plus, cheap is going to be a relative thing. Some people will struggle to be able to get tokens because, I mean, tokens still cost like Innistrun. So you always got to remember, and I see a lot of this from when I did like polling on my channel, like the average D2 user. Like if we're sitting in here, I'm playing D2 every day. You guys are watching Diablo 2 streams all the time. you are like the top 5% Diablo 2 players. Almost everybody in here is the top 5% Diablo 2 player. So you got to remember that most people are like, get home from work, they change a diaper, they sit down and play a little bit of Diablo 2, they go eat dinner, then they have to like work on the gutters, and you know, like, so not that you guys don't have to do that stuff too, but you know what I'm saying. All right, here we go. Perfect. Mara's boom. Oh, well, I don't always say that either. Wink. But yeah, probably I'll remember probably season 4-ish. I put a poll out. It was probably about a month into the season. I did a series of polls actually, and I made a video about it. And it was, did you get fully did you get all the gear for your build that you wanted to get this season? And it was like 85% no. Did you get all perfect gear that you wanted to get this season for your build? It was like 85% no. So like people don't even get the full gear. People don't get the enigmas. People don't get, you know, that's the vast majority of people. Don't remind me that I don't mow the lawn. Well, there you go. Yeah, mister, see I am top percentile in something. Do we know when the next ladder starts? Yeah, they posted it for, it's the 23rd. So they actually changed it to Fridays now. Hopefully that continues. I think it's very convenient, right? For everybody, but... Oh. Frenetic says always ends up collecting so many essences from farming bosses early on. Yeah, I'll tend to get a lot of them, but it's usually a lot of Andaril and Mephisto, right? And then you try to grab a Diablo, but the thing is too, if somebody who's like kind of struggling, they decide that they need to respec because they did their build wrong, you probably can't go farm Baal and Diablo easily, right? So if you can't farm Baal and Diablo, how are you going to get the essences to respec when you need to respec? And you can't respec because you can't kill the monsters. You can't kill the monsters because you can't respec. You know what I mean? So, not that I necessarily need to save it, you know what I mean? But not to mention, here's what Phil always does. I respec, then I don't pay attention, and I click the wrong button, and then I have to respec again to redo it. Lots of public Baal games. Yeah, but if your character sucks, can you get right up on top of Baal without dying? So you're probably not going to grab anything. People have their click it bots that grab everything, you know what I mean? Like, these are the real struggles that the average bro, like, hey, my character sucks, so I got to stay back. I keep dying. You know, so I never get any good gear because everybody else takes it all. I can't grab any of the essences and stuff because everybody else grabs them all, you know. My, you know, RX 560 graphics card can barely handle the game. I've had this since I used to be a gamer 10 years ago, and now I have 4 kids, so I can't afford to buy a new computer. It lags out from all the mosaic assassins everywhere. I mean, this is like a mega hypothetical I'm saying there, but like these are real things that happen to people, you know what I mean? So Thomas said, speaking of filthy, dirty casuals, this is his first season ever to get Enigma on ladder. Mainly because someone traded me a job for a perfect lightning thunder. Nice. See, I got lucky, could get the rune. So the first ever ladder where he got Enigma. Congrats on that. It's not, I know it's not as easy as some people make it say it is, you know. For some people, I guess it's real easy, but it's not for everybody. Grindy says the best he ever got from a public Baal game was a K. Higgins. There you go. I've definitely snagged some stuff from public games, but I've also seen burr runes drop right next to me, and my heart sank when I couldn't grab it fast enough. Like you accidentally grab like, oh no, 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 I can't grab, oh, I grabbed the potion instead, no, no. Yeah, when a high rune drops and you can't get it. Yeah. Yeah, it does. That's what a lot of times I would, especially even if I have great gear in online, I will leave one spot open like this size. So I could, like if a wind force drops, I could grab it or something, you know? I'll sacrifice the little bit of damage. A couple of skills to do that. Michael Cheney saying season 3 everything fell into place. Just ass RNG, huh? 200 perfect amethyst, says Bib. So you can get a jaw and 2 burr runes at least for 200 perfect amethysts, huh? I'll have to take your word on that one. I've never tried to do the math, but that is one of the things that I do. See what I did there? We got 5 minutes. So we'll finish up this run, and then I'll make sure that my sorceress is set up, and we'll run it with that. I don't want to sacrifice my easy Andy with running with a suboptimal character doing it. Okay, just 3 monsters at a time. Come on. Oh, there's more than 3 monsters. Sorry, Emilio. Boy, he just got wrecked. Just wrecked. Poor guy. 45's no good. We'll go get him back. Boy, fanaticized cursed archers. They'll get you. Darren said, stop playing seasonal when he ran out of character slots. Yeah, I get you. Yeah, I didn't delete any yet. I honestly I've never ran out of character slots, to be honest. I only play 1 seasonal character each season, so. But, I have like 4 sorceresses, and like 3 of them are just completely naked because I gave away all the gear, and they're just sitting there like, I just don't want to delete like level 96 sorceresses and stuff just for no good reason, but. G-Stacks, good morning, good afternoon. Welcome in. You're gonna ban me? You feel better, so I better get after it. You're gonna ban me? Challenge accepted. After it, I will be getting. How can you trade 200 perfect amethysts? Asks Lord Anticore. Yeah, you'd probably have to trade them in bits and pieces, or a lot of people do use JSP, so you're talking like JSP value, you know what I mean?
I can't carry anymore.
1 to summon Grizzly. Let's hop back to town. I know we'll need the Enigma and the Annie for sure. I know some people are against JSP, so I'm just being honest here, though. We got this. I think we took this and this, right? Oh, no, not that. Oh, boy. I can't leave that in there. If I put that in there, I'm going to forget I put it in there. I'm going to be like, oh, no, where did my Phoenix go? Did I drop it on the ground? Ah. It's going to happen, I promise. I think it was this. Check the sorceress here. We got almost terrorized Andy. Donut says he uses whatever platform he can get the best offer on. Yeah, I usually go by... Oh, I do need those.
I can't use this yet.
I usually go with not what gives me the best amount, but what I can actually get someone to respond to me on, to be perfectly honest. Nothing's more annoying than... Let's go like this. I got some stuff over here. Trying to trade, and just like getting no response. Let's go like that. I mean, well, we're down like 8. We got 300 here. Thought we had... Oh, it's on the wrong hand. Oh, I got no... I'm missing an SOJ too, as well, I should say. We're at 115, so we got more than enough. I could take that off, but I don't really want to. Couple fire skills, a bunch of mana. I could go... who cares? Got 2 minutes. Let's go grab that SOJ over there. Skill or a Naggle? Let's go with the Naggle ring. Why not? It's here. 1 practice run. What happened to D4? I just decided to come back to D2. I mean, I still play D4 a little bit on the side, so. Good old telling of beads. D4 is cool for a little bit, but don't forget Infinity. Nothing over here. Yeah, I guess I need to go get all that stuff, huh? Forgot. I would never forget that stuff. What are you talking about, Slav? I didn't absolutely 100% completely forget about it. It might seem that way. It might seem like I did, but nope. Maybe I did. Just kidding. I appreciate you. Just testing it, yeah. Seeing if you guys paying attention out there. On your toes. Yeah, I didn't catch the full context here, but yeah, Fist of the Heavens is a pretty cool build. Especially, I like Fist of the Heavens, like a budget Fist of the Heavens, more so than a budget Hammerden, personally. And you don't need the 125 FCR, really. Oh. I don't remember how to play it now. Death Mask gets me every time. Blackhorn's face, not Andaro's Visage. Don't let it dupe you. Don't let it do it. I would never fall for that one. Oh, good call, Nightbot. Of course, we got a shout out. You see the icon over there? The sponsor of the streams over the last few weeks. PC Bros. So if you're in the market for a pre-built PC, link in the description or exclamation sponsor there. You see the link right there. Go through my link and just check out what they got. They got PCs all the way down to ones that are built with used parts, so they're only like 200, 225, 250, stuff like that. Super, super, super cheap. They got stuff all the way up into like $3,000-$4,000, the craziest endgame stuff. So, and use that code SweetPhil to get a little bit of a discount. D-Force, okay, says Donut, no real economy. Yeah, definitely, there's like no trading really at all, right? I mean, I'm sure there's some, but... Okay, I gotta get up there and telly stomp. I keep playing wrong here. We gotta remember how to play. Oops. Okay, trying to grab the draw rune, don't worry about it. Brain off game, there you go. Brain off game. Appreciate you, Wicked. Yeah, G-Stacks. That's the only thing you want in the world, huh? Is to see SweetPhil pull a Tyrell's Might. Oh boy, that's a lot of pressure, man. A lot of pressure. How am I supposed to live up to that? Ryan up here a minute ago saying foe won't make it through easy. So talking about on the playthrough. Yeah, foe, depending on how you do your playthrough, yeah, you can't kill every monster along the way for sure. So yeah, if you're playing completely solo, completely soloing the game, Act 2 is going to give you a problem. Some other places as well, obviously, but when I say I like a budget character more than another one or whatever, when I'm talking budget, characters, I'm talking like after you beat the game, essentially. Ethereal? Not ethereal, but good old Gladbane. Doesn't look like a great roll. I don't remember all the numbers, what they go to, but I think that's a pretty low one. But Gladbane, rare item again. Rare item. We got a Ral Rune, we got a Soul, we got this, we got that. Boom. Never really played foe, huh? I'd say give her a whirl. Nate, you can do it. Get that T-Mite. I'm trying. Frenhike said he's a big fan of the foe hammers hybrid. Can definitely do that. Yeah, for a playthrough or something. I've never done it, but it kind of makes sense. You just wouldn't get all the most damage out of hammers that you can really get, but you still have the... You can pretty much get max damage foe and then still have the hammers to deal with some stuff, so... Makes sense. And at that point, yeah, you can... Not a good Gladbane, says Havoc. True story. I figured it went up to... Why do I feel like Gladbane only goes to 180 or something on enhanced damage? I feel like that's one of the ones that doesn't go... You'd think it would go to 200. Like, a lot of things go 150 to 200, something like that. I feel like Gladbane's only like 180 or something for some reason. Could be wrong on that, though. And then the damage reduced numbers, I don't remember what they go to. 20, 25, 30. 3 foe, 2 conviction, call to arms on Switch. Ooh, nice. That's pretty nasty. I feel like that base is probably worth something. Yeah, foe slaps as a farmer. Yeah, it's definitely good at the things that it's good at. There's obviously Eldritch and Shank, you know, but like some people mentioned there, Pindle, super easy. Chaos Sanctuary, Wrecking, good down in the pits, which is where I found Griffins on, was that day 2 of Ladder, that one season when I started Fist of the Heavens? Yeah. John Rodriguez says, love the videos. Very kind of you. Thank you so much. Oh, Frenetic saying, never said he was a fan. Don't put words in my mouth, he says. But he just said he heard that's how people get around the foe limitations. Gotcha. So we're in the same boat. We heard things. I heard the same thing as well. Jeezy said he's a fan of hero editing in a small charm that gives you 99 to all skills. I don't know if that would work. I've tried to make some goofy stuff like that. Well, really, I was messing around with... I made some videos about the old hacked items from back in the day. Some useful items there, Jewel. And they wouldn't work. Like, to get the enhanced damage up to, like, 500% or something, whatever you needed to get to, you actually had to set the enhanced damage to, like, 11,250 or something. To have it, like... Because it goes up to a point and it wraps around when you try to do it. There's a bunch of weird shenanigans that happen like that with hero editors. Bunch of weird shenanigans. Like, I tried to remake, like, the Great Quark bow, and I couldn't get it to work. It took me so long. Another pretty rare item, not really used a ton, but Medusa's Gaze. So, need a bunch of cold res. Lower res when struck. I mean, there you go. Pretty good. No, it's not great, but Aegis? I don't know if that's how you pronounce it, but kind of a rare item. Let's check out this rune staff, though. Oh, that's not nearly enough sockets. Never mind. Frenetic just pulled some Drax. Congrats on that. Some more Ral runes. For what? For the what? Throw rune from the group there, from TZ Andy or the group around. We need some of that RNG to rub off on Sweet Phil here. You guys stealing it all. Thanks a lot, chat. Stealing all my RNG. 220. Oh no, don't be 220s. If you are, they better have repair on them. Yeah, we're not all mad, but yeah, don't be shouting out we love these politics, we love that politics. We don't do that here. We don't do that here. Oh, John coming in with a legendary Slayer. Appreciate you, John Rodriguez, supporting the channel like the legend that you are. Appreciate you. Oh, Biff hitting some of those emotes. If you are a channel member, please feel free, spam those emotes in celebration for anything that happens. Not only do I not frown upon it, I actually encourage it. Well done steaks. We might have to ban well done steak talk too. I don't know. It gets a little heated around here, so. Snow Pro, what's going on? Washing the car and waiting for me to scream, yeah. I'll have to do some fake celebrations here in a minute just to trick everybody who's just chilling. Like, oh, Bartux, woo! Oh, wait. Oh, that's not a Sunder Charm. It's the exciting one. The Geeds. Come on, perfect. Oh, no, not perfect. Almost so, right? No good. Rare ring. Could it be? Could it be? No. Ooh. Campaign for... Nice switch.
He had balls made out of brass. In stormy weather, they clanged together and sparks flew from his ass. What can I do? Happy birthday, Phil. Wow, I still have 100 more characters to fill.
No, bro. By the way, everybody, not really my birthday. It's just a channel joke. They wish me birthday every day. But Snow Bro, thank you for a huge 25 months of not a Slayer ship, not even a legendary Slayer ship, a Giga Chad Slayer ship. Thank you so much, dude. Means a lot. Means a lot. I did eventually get around to the rings and antler havoc. I know you probably thought I was gonna leave him there, huh? So MN. Right, Grindy, yeah. I think it did get cut off. He didn't quite have all the characters, so. Viv says trying to put the little one to sleep. Yeah, best of luck with that. Best of luck. What's going on here? Do I not have the right weapon out? Not sure. Small charm, maybe. Okay, I guess, but Ike Armor, Andy's other Reapers, no Shaco, says Bulgy. Bulgy's still trying to get that Shaco. Unfortunate. Rallosaurus, welcome in. Gotta keep plugging away. You'll get her. Keep getting after it, fish. John Costanzo, what's going on? Welcome in. It's been a while since you've watched Phil. Never too late to come back to watching Sweet Phil, am I right? Unique ring. Oh boy. Unique ring. You know what this is. Not a good Sunday, but an SOJ. Oh, next time. Oh no, 808 said he got an ethereal Shaco. That's the drop that everybody hates, right? Everyone hates. K Bobby, welcome in there over on Twitch. Just doing some cheesy Andy here. We were doing some Trap Assassin today, but when we got Terrorized Andy, we grab a more efficient character for doing it. All right, now this one we know. I don't usually call it. I don't call it every time, but this time I just have a feeling it is an SOJ. Oh, I don't call it every time either. Okay, maybe I do, but it's another SOJ, bro. The SOJ luck lately. What is going on right now? I mean, I do say SOJ almost every time, but still crazy. This is like my 7th, 8th, 9th SOJ on single player, something like that now. 10 maybe? I don't even remember. The SOJ luck is getting wild. Time to get an Annie. I do need to get an Annie. I do. I might farm 3 or 4 of them, to be perfectly honest. Because I have so many SOJs and like hopefully get a really good one, you know what I mean? Use them to socket, yeah. Use them, that one cube recipe to socket rare items, right? Use an SOJ to get 1 socket in a rare item. Oh my god. Who would ever do that? Annie are just gonna use it. Well, I would just mention there, Jeezy, I do have like 10 Annies, or 10 SOJs on single player now, so 8 to 10, something like that. Two runs in a row, S? Oh no. What is the build I'm using? It's just Max Firewall. Max Firewall, Sork. 808 says, wish he had him on PC. Are you talking about the SOJs, I'm guessing? A real SOJ this time? What do you mean a real one? As opposed to the other ones I found? I duped all of them up. Whoa! Ooh, I almost died there. I would have lost all this experience. Yeah, it's not a Mars. It's gonna be a High Lords. Oh. A perfect Mahimo Curio. They rolled all a perfect 10. It's both perfect and anti-perfect at the same time. Anticore, thank you so much. 27 Mars earlier, says Bulgy. Nice, nice, nice. Do declone after this. I don't know if I'll do it today. Go to get the Annies. I'll probably do it a day soon though, where I'll plan to do it. The only reason being that I'll have to like set a character up. I mean, declone's pretty easy. You can kind of do it with a lot of characters, but I don't really feel like taking any chances with it. I'll set up something that's kind of easy for doing it, like a... maybe not a smiter, but I'll do friends. I like Frenzy Barb. Or maybe a Druid or something, Fury Druid. Another Sunder Charm? Okay, alright, alright. Perfect this time? No! Good. Black Horns on the Mercenary talking about going to Andy. Or getting an Annie, I mean. Talking about Bulgy over here. Yeah, declone, once you know like a couple of tricks, it's kind of super easy. Way easier than Ubers and stuff. Does ladder have different terror zones? Yes. Home of gamers. Yep, they are different. Here's another video of the firewall sorceress. I'm not sure which video that was, Biv, because it was bugged, but then I did a video after they fixed it, and it was like, you know, firewall still wrecks or something like that. Maybe I should just do a video here kind of about it, because I do get asked about it quite a bit, kind of, sort of. So is this hardcore? J-Rock, no, I almost never play hardcore, and if I do, I put it in all bold in the title of the stream, because it's so shocking that I'm playing hardcore. I like to really pay attention to stream. I like to read every comment. I like to really try to make sure, you know, I can remember back, I don't watch as many streams anymore because I'm so like involved in D2R content all the time now. But I can remember back before I streamed that it was like, you know, I hated when I would put in messages and they would never get read, and the streamer or person would never acknowledge them, or maybe they wouldn't even read them. I don't even know. So I pay more attention to stream than I do playing hardcore. So 808 said he's Dunce 808 said he's going to be farming Andy and Countess today. All right, definitely get some good stuff from those two. They're a combination of easy and can give you some good stuff. Ancient armor, ooh, not what I'm looking for. For what? Said he just got an SOJ as well. Nice, man. Congrats. Let's see, 1819 Annie. There still is the other one there too, the percent experience gain, but yeah, 1819, I'd take that. I'd take that. What is mine again? 17 10 10. So I mean, it's cool. I got the max on the experience, but I really do wish sometimes, every once in a while, I'll look at the res and I'm like, players count. This is players 7. This is P7. Double essence. Ooh. Ethereal Guardian Angel. There's a cool one, Evermore. There's a cool one. Am I playing D4 at all? I'm still play D4 here and there. I mean, I'll probably just play maybe a couple more days. My character is pretty much level 100 already, you know, because it's so easy on that game. And, yeah. Serpent skin armor, okay. Perfect. 24. Is that good or bad? Is that good or bad? Just kidding. It's bad. Darren up here saying, Countess, he needs a farm. Get that Ominist, I think it was. Yeah. Swish said he never understood the streamers that ignore the chat. Well, it's because some people, they just... This is my speculation, and this isn't directed towards any particular one person, but I feel like a lot of people stream because they figure, hey, I'm going to be playing video games all of the time already. I should just click record, you know? Like, they don't really take it seriously at all. They just want to play video games all the time, and they want an excuse to play video games all the time, and, you know, hey, I might as well make a couple bucks in ad revenue, and if someone super chats or something, you know, there's a little extra money for me, and then, you know. I personally, I don't know if reading stream, interacting with you guys, like while I'm playing, I don't know that I'd even still be playing Diablo 2, to be perfectly honest. So it really like kind of keeps me going. It adds a little bit of fun to it or whatever. So I have not completed the Holy Grail yet. Still looking for the Tyrael's Might. So Grindy said he's been having bad Countess rune luck. That's unfortunate. Aloha. Farm time, says Dunce. Aloha, huh? Aloha, aloha. Howdy, howdy. Maximize your damage output. Put your cube in the middle of your inventory. Put your charms around it. What? Like, put my cube in the middle of the inventory. That super doesn't make sense to me. I'm not sure. Why not farm areas that drop it? Well, I mean, that's obviously what I do, Flexor. I'm confused. This is Terrorized Andy right now. So it's like, this is the best possible place in the entire game to find every single rare unique in the entire game. It's like the most efficient. And before this, I was farming the pits with my assassin, which is the... Yeah. Wait, Andy can drop tears. Only when terrorized. Only when terrorized. And you have to be, and it has to be a high enough terror zone level. Oh, Grindy saying it's similar to using a a full tomb of town portal to make cows. Ah, yeah. Well, the thing is too, if you put it dead nuts in the middle of the cube, in the middle of your inventory, you wouldn't be able to have a torch, and you wouldn't be able to have your scrolls of identify tomb here. Your tome of identify. Tomb of identify. I ain't stopping. Can't stop, won't stop. John said maybe they got sponsors or they're set by... maybe. There is a point, too, where it just becomes... it depends on what type of content you're making, too, I guess. Because, like, especially if you're trying to speedrun, I could see missing comments. Especially if you're speedrunning to, like, 1,200 people, and there's comments flying in, you know? Like, for me, personally... About 200 people here, I can kind of catch every comment, but if I have 300 or 400 people, which happens sometimes, not as much anymore, but it has happened, 200 is about the max that I can really catch every comment, and I have to like start paying attention a lot too. So, what said got a D-web? Nice. Christopher Stoner saying got a 220 circlet from a trash mob. Hopefully got some more stuff on there for you. Just 220 by itself usually isn't quite there, but yeah, it's still kind of exciting to get one. Gives you at least an opportunity. Hopefully you got some all res and some other stuff on there. Fluxor's a Kane only kind of guy. Kane only for identifying. Yeah, I mean, I always want to have some scrolls or some identify stuff with me so that I can in case more than one thing drops, you know. So Killer Cavett, yo, coming in with a not a Slayer ship, no, a legendary Slayer ship. Ooh. Thank you so much supporting the channel, being a boss. Feel free to take advantage of those emotes, by the way, as well. Also, I will shout out anyone who doesn't know this too. You can link up your channel memberships on YouTube to my Discord, and you can get a special members only like color, essentially, channel name, sorta. And we do have a Discord, a members only Discord channel in there too, as well. Oh, Fluxor, definitely. Yeah, it makes sense for the stream and for clipping for highlights to just pick it up and identify it right away, for sure. That's also why I'm over here all the time, because I put it in my cube. That's why the chat and me is over here, so I can identify it and have a clear view of the item every time I identify it. Not on accident. Just was, imagine a Gorgon crossbow build. Be so cool. Yeah, ID on the go and just drop the things that ain't no good. Had a little phone thing go off and see what's up. Cavett saying, just wanted to mega thanks for getting you back into D2R. Nice. Glad you like the videos. Glad they help you out, and welcome into the stream. And thank you so much for the channel membership. Legends like y'all make it possible for me to even keep doing this stuff. So literally no joke either. Literally no joke. So appreciate you. No need to thank me. I should be thanking you guys every day. Cold res small charm valuable. 11 cold res, 19 to life. I don't know the necessarily the value on that, but that's really good. That's pretty dang good. One off a perfect on the life, and the cold res is the max, so that's really good there, Flexor. I would not throw that out. So got some shadow dancers, Frenetic said. Nice, nice. Another pretty rare find there. Oop, that's not where you want to have firewall. Boy, little skill issue going on here. Don't worry, fellas. I have played this game before. Once. Joseph, yeah, I've been doing this nothing but streaming and making videos for what, about 3 years now, I guess. Not the right button. That still has a no, I don't have a landline. It'd be super sick though. Oh my gosh, imagine if you had a rotary cell phone. Do you know how well that would sell to like hipsters and stuff? Oh my gosh. A rotary cell phone. So like you have a mobile phone, but you had to dial it rotary style. My gosh, that'd be so sick. Machine, yo! Welcome in. How to properly cook a steak. I don't think mine would do that good, Cyberchild. Don't think it'd do that good. Yeah, what other? I have the best printer on the net. No one else. Oh, another legendary hammer. Oh, and battle boots. See, talking about multiple. It's gonna be Schaefer's? Oh, another Schaefer's. Oh, yeah. Nice, dude. Holy smokes. I just found a Schaefer's the other day. Andy here. Oh, my goodness. What are these battle boots looking at, too? We got 50 Alders around here, too? 45s, eh? Still cool, though. Alders and Schaefer's here, so... yeah. Nice. Nice, nice, nice. GG. Totally. Can you get a 5-socket crystal sword from Hellcows? Yes, you can, but if you don't Larzik one, Rallosaurus, don't Larzik a crystal sword from cows, Hellcows, because you'll get 6 in it. But you can find a 5-socketed crystal sword from Hellcows, yeah. Yeah, Fred's saying, do everything the most ironical way possible. How does this... I don't remember how that rolls. We'll worry about it later. I don't really need to keep more than one Schaefer's hammer, but I would just kind of keep whichever one's the best. So I'll have to take a look at that one time here. Printer brings the upper 30s, low 40s men's to the stream. That's what I'm saying. That's what I'm saying. Good old light gauntlets. There we go. G-Stack saying, imagine getting to the last digit and having the dial again. So it was kind of like an antique phone, but we had a rotary phone in my house when I was like growing up. We had like regular landlines, like boop, 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 type the number in, you know, but we had one that was like like an antique like phone that my grandma had bought us for some reason. I don't remember why, but and yeah, I used to use it once in a while and do that on accident. So SOJ again, 2 SOJs in the same Andaro runs. Oh my gosh. It only rolled 3, but still crazy. I got an SOJ and a BK ring in a half hour running Andy here. That's pretty crazy. It's not a 5 life leech, but still. Nice, nice. How about if you take a crystal sword in the cube? So you'll have a 1 out of 6 chance, Rollosaurus, if you use the cube recipe. You have a 1 in 6 chance of it getting 5 sockets. So Maniac got a grandfather. Nice. Yeah, that's a rare one. That's pretty cool. Gloves were 320 wasted. Not sure what you're talking about there. Were there like a pair of magic gloves on the ground or something? Not sure. Oh man, popping off with the uniques. Ethereal? Not ethereal. And they rolled... okay, I guess. Doesn't it go to 15 on the strength and vitality? So one's 14, one's 10. Eh. The poison goes to 70. So 66 is an okay roll there too. Pretty reasonable. So not bad. Fourth one for you. Yeah, I got better than that. So, yeah, I've definitely found a bunch of grandfathers at this point. Probably, geez, I don't even know, 10, 15, 20, something like that. So, Grindy says he thinks there's a unique sacred armor coming. Yeah, hopefully, with any luck. I mean, just any unique sacred armor, really. I haven't seen a unique sacred armor in like 6 months. So, just SOJs over and over again, popping everywhere. Been seeing a lot of these though. The BK Colossus blade, I've probably found like 10 of over the last couple of weeks. So that's pretty crazy. It's like rare. It's like a rare set. It's probably right around the same as like Immortal King's armor, huh? Probably about that rare, I'd guess. But so it's kind of rare, but not like astronomically rare. Nomically. 3 fathoms, no Oculus, says Scott. That is some. Oh, I missed some rare gloves. Oopsie. Unfortunately, they're Jordan. But rare gloves can only be 220s, not 320s. That's what got me confused there. So. Why 3/7? All the stuff around Andy could drop more stuff, right? Just a kind of another little opportunity. All these guys drops an item every time. But yeah, if you have, and plus killing Andy, it's almost the exact same speed for this character. Players 1, 3, 7, 8. It's almost the exact same speed, so. Oops, I missed, if you cast your spells on Andaro, that is, I mean. If you just cast them randomly on the floor, then it's slower, but. Materials might waiting room. Yeah, right. Figlet, what are you talking about Act 5 mercenary using? Are you talking about the BK swords? I'm pretty sure the Act 5 mercenary should be able to use BK swords, right? Or can it not one-handed wield the Colossus blade? I'm definitely not an avid Act 5 user, so. Ah, gotcha. Okay. Yeah, they should definitely let them do that. If they can't. I thought they could because they're a barbarian or whatever, but if they can't, huh. First day of school in Florida. Wow, nice. We still got a few more weeks up here. Oop, oop. Few more weeks for the kiddos. Soul runes. Get out of here. Windforce said salesman got. Nice, nice, nice. Snowpro wants to see me do a stream where I jump over a car. Hard pass. I mean, I could just like do what those other people do and just to edit it to make it look like I did. I should do that. It wouldn't even be that hard either. Just videotape myself in front of a green screen jumping and just like edit it to make it look like I jumped over things. So so someone's saying the frenzy one can not one-handed wield two-handed swords. That's what Figlet's saying, I believe. Interesting. Yeah, definitely. I think it should be able to, though. If it can't, I'd have to look into it. I mean, wouldn't be that too hard to test, but not taking that kind of time now. No, no, no. Oh, Hot Wheel. There you go. Machines, sounds like he's going to be rocking some nuggies. MMC. Enjoy. Dino or bust. So, dino or bust. Can the mobs around Andy drop Tal's armor? I don't know about all the time regular Andy. In Terrorized Andy, they definitely can. I don't know about the regular mobs around Andy normally. I would say I'm not really sure. I just don't know. See, Snowpro said they started August 5th because their school board thinks the new school will be done by next May. Oh, interesting. Interesting. They're gonna demo the old school. That's interesting idea. Don't really fully understand, I guess. So why would they? So they're gonna demo the school like in the middle of the school year and pave it real quick, like in the middle of the school year, essentially. That's weird. They're putting in a new parking lot where for our school around here too. They took out a playground and they separated so the buses are going to come in one parking lot and then the picking up kids is the other parking lot instead of it all mixed together and people almost get ran over every day. Winged knife, not ethereal. Good old War Shriek 202. Scimitar. All out style, welcome in. Jordan asked, I think you're asking, are they gonna nerf Mosaic already? Not sure, man, not sure. Hope so. Oh, was there Figlet, or you can't be behind. Did I miss another set of rare gloves? Boy, no wonder I can't find any 220 Javas if I don't pick any up, huh? I didn't see him somehow. Didn't see him somehow. Thanks a lot, chat. Not my fault. Casey said he's back. Yeah, machine saying cars aren't dangerous enough. Yeah, I'm gonna jump over a prop airplane, a full-size prop airplane, because I'm a man. What? These SOJs, BKs, what could it be now? Wisp projector? Oh, I was hoping it was. That'd be crazy. Would be crazy. I was looking for them forever, and there they were. Yeah, you know, all the ones I didn't pick up, all were the 220 Javas, I'm sure. Optimus, welcome in. So right now we're doing TZ Andy because, I mean, you can't pass it up, right? But we're going to be rocking Assassin anytime that Andy isn't terrorized, essentially. Balrog Blade, kind of neato, but... Luck ran out. Yeah, you can't get something crazy from unique rings every time, right? UPHO. I actually don't know what that stands for. I'm assuming it has something to do with when I said a prop propeller plane. That must be like one of a brand or a style or something, but I don't actually know anything about what I was talking about. So, built 2 sockets, but nothing else. Okay, come on, come on, come on. 15 more minutes. I mean, it's been a pretty successful terrorized Andy, to be honest, but we want more success. Don't quit while you're ahead. We don't talk like that around here. You got this. Oh, it's supposed to be UFO? Oh, okay. I was like, UPHO. Boy, I'm not good with acronyms, but I do know what UFO stands for. Ugly effing ogre. Everybody knows that. 220 Javas! Dang it. Too bad those other ones were the 220 Javas, and dang. Did I find Cyril's Might? Not yet. Oh, Maniac, what? He just found a 209 Ethereal Reapers. Nice, dude. Very jealous of that. Very jealous. Upgrade that Annie. Yeah, one of these days, Small. So what's going on? Welcome in, by the way. One of these days. Ooh, ooh, ooh. How about upgrade that? Well, I already have a perfect Mars. Upgrade that. Another perfect Mars? Upgrade that Mahim Oak Curio. Another perfect Mahim Oak. Boy, my luck is great. I keep finding every Mahim Oak I find has been perfect. It's crazy. Unidentified flying object. Ooh, nice. Shocked I haven't found any 220 Javas. Yeah, me too. Me too. Enough years later, you'd think I would accidentally have found some. I mean, yes, I do miss some rare gloves, but I mean, what are the odds that every rare glove I miss just happened to be the 220 Javas, right? Legit, maybe. I got some, and that's between all the characters, too. On my Druid, I never found any. On my Amazon, when I use it, I never found any. My Sorceress. On my Barbarian, like, that's the craziest thing. It can't even be excused away as like some crazy map seed like glitch or something, because they obviously have all different map seeds. It's just wacky, wacky, wacky RNG. Okay, Sunday, boom. Oh, another bad lightning one. Sha'el rune, Sha'el. For the what? Running hot. Love to hear it. Players we farming. I got it on 7. That way we can get chances from all the other monsters popping off to the side of like a rune dropping or something. Whoopsie. Every once in a while. Usually Oculus saves you. Every once in a while it gives you a problem. Didn't really mean to pick that up. That literally can't be any good, I don't think. At 42, I don't think so. Min max, nah. Fire, no. Is that min max damage? Is that I always forget if they change stuff or not. Isn't it if you put this in like a helmet or something like that, it's like glitched to where it doesn't do anything? I think. Can't remember for sure. If they're the same. Yeah. Oh, max. If it's with enhanced damage, you're saying. Okay. I had it mixed up in my head. Either way, I would really never use those, but I just always try to remember what the... Maybe one of these times I ask, I can actually remember, huh? One of the Emilios took my gloves. Those... Gosh darn it. Gosh darn it. Her Optimist saying, been looking for Titans, getting no luck. It's unfortunate. Yeah, regular and Daro can definitely drop those for you. Probably the easiest place to go. Andy or Meph. And of course, you can find it pretty much. You can find it everywhere in Hell difficulty. A lot of places in Nightmare even. But hopefully luck turns around for you. What do I think about Bob Lazar? I mean, I don't know. Anyone who doesn't know that Bob Lazar is like a guy who claimed to have worked at Area 51. Says he's seen aliens and all this stuff, and that they found alien spacecraft, and all this stuff, and I don't know. Boyko, welcome in, fellas. Lucky One said he tried playing on Switch between service calls. Garbage frame rate. Could really tell if you ever played on console or PC before. I could see it. Because really, to be honest, if I play on 144 hertz, like, you know, like 60 hertz looks fine. But then if you play on 144 hertz for a while and then switch it back to 60, it looks like weird. So I get you. Ever try Vile Husk? I have not. That must be something that has like 300% damage to undead or something, I'm guessing. I can't really remember for sure, but Vile Husk and Ghoulhide. Budget Pindlezerker. A true Diablo 2 fan takes what he can get. There you go. A UPHO is going to land the day I find Cheryl's Might. I'm not sure if you got auto-corrected again or if that was a joke. Either way, it's funny. What is Gut Siphon? Never seen it. I mean, I'm assuming you just found it, so it is a crossbow, but not really ever used, right? High Admiral saying, so the Vile Husk can get up to 700% enhanced damage to undead, huh? Yeah, it's interesting. Jewel and Wolfhead. Let's see if we can get luck here. No, and no. Oh, the pH is for the... Okay, no, I totally did not get that. No. Oh. Now I get it. After the third time someone explaining it. Now I get it. Demon hide armor. Okay, alright. The life leech if you need that on a character, I guess. Oh, it's the exciting one again. Another Geeds. Another Geeds. Come on. Boom. Oh, 39, 118, 12. Okay. 39 magic find anyways. That's early ladder. I'd be ecstatic about that. To be fair, it was almost funny. Good call on that one, Saffron. Good call. Oh, Colossus Sword. You can do it. Next time. Next time. For the what? Sounds like you got stuff popping off. Got a Mavinus diadem. Yeah, almost a Griffin's. Almost. 7 more minutes. Siege crossbow. Oh, this one. Never mind. Witch wild string. Another amulet. You can do it this time, right? These things have been popping off. My third perfect Mahim Oak today. Crazy.
I am overburdened.
Just crazy. I can't wait. Someone's going to be like, Phil, they roll the same every time. Underrated ethereal skin of the flayed one. Yeah, I mean, ethereal, double up it. It's usable there, I suppose. Oh man, Rallosaurus cubed a crystal sword. 5 sockets first try. Oh my gosh. Nice. Ooh, facet. Let's go. Now we all know this is 5/5. You just need to which element do you think it's going to be? That's the only question. It's probably lightning. Not 5/5 actually, but I called the lightning. I called it. And that's no good, but I called it. Nate called the 4/4. Machine. Don't know how to answer that one, buddy. Don't know how to answer that. I ain't afraid of you, lady. Chain gloves. Another wired fleece. This one's got to be ethereal, right? No! That's a second Gladbane, though. It's got to be better, though, right? Well, 2019 on the damage reduced, magic damage reduced. I think that's good. I think 20's max on that. Defense, a low roll, unfortunately. But the second Gladbane, that's kind of crazy. 40? 36. So, I mean, you guess get both of them together, so. Another Gladbane. You people in your alien talk. You people in your alien talk. Anything new next season? Huge changes. They made it so the Act 3 mercenary can no longer enchant a druid's ravens. So, meta altering. And yes, I'm kidding, by the way. Nothing really changing, no. Go to Jim metal album, huh? I'm gonna be honest, I don't really listen to music that much at the gym anymore. I always listen to podcasts or just like YouTube videos of people talking, pretty much. If I had to pick something, I know they get a bad name or whatever, but I I popped in an old, I started listening to my CDs again, just for the lulls, I guess. So I popped in actually the first few Five Finger Death Punch albums were pretty sick, but I don't know what you mean by what runes do you put in it though. Yeah, all those Ravens druids just got gutted, right? Now they have to enchant the Ravens on their own, unless, I don't even know, you must not be able to enchant Ravens on your own, huh? Like with your, like take a demon limb and enchant all your Ravens. C4 saying that was more important than nerfing Mosaic, obviously. Yeah, for sure. Listening to people talk help with focus, you say? Maybe. I just, oh, another just not quite perfect one off. I just started to find it just more interesting. Darian said skipping seasons until something new comes out. Well, I have no insider information to tell you here, but in my guesstimation, you'll probably never play the game again then, because I don't think they're going to come out with like a bunch of new, they're not rebalancing uniques, they're not going to come out with a bunch of new rune words, they're not going to do something that's like super hype for Diablo 2 Resurrected, in my guess, just guessing. I don't really see a profit motive for them to get people super excited to leave games that make them lots of money, like Diablo 4, people buying skins, and come to a game where they don't make any more money, and that is people jumping on and playing D2R again. Don't have any information, could be wrong here, but that's the way I see it. Okay, I need to transfer, unfortunately, like all of this stuff over here. Not everything, but considering the fact that like some of the skins on D4 cost as like more than D2R costs for the entire game, so watch your content from Poland. Nice. Gargantua. Appreciate you. Get that. Get that. Get that.
I'll put that to good use. I'll put that to good use. I'll put that to good use.
Phoenix. Oh, I didn't get the health arms, huh? I forgot. Last thing though here. Last one. Yep, just need to grab the called arms real quick. Salesman got his first Maras ever on the last run. First find, nice. Marty Barty said it's sad they made D4 like that. Yeah, I mean, I guess kinda, but like, I don't know. That's just the way the world is, right? Corporations are essentially required by law to make as much profit for their shareholders as possible. In the United States, anyways. I can't speak for the world laws, but they're literally required by law to do what's in best interest of their shareholders, not to do what's in the best interest of their customers, so... If I had full creative control of D2R, would you make changes? I would do very little things. Mosaic, goodbye. Loot filter. Hello. Giant stash pages and more of them. Hello. Some things like that. I wouldn't rebalance all the items or anything ridiculous like that, but this is still player 7. I mean, it's doing fine. Maybe we'll just stick with this for a while, and I'll see if I change my mind if I like it or not. I know it could do it, but I just kind of... It is a little bit... Oh, Mercenaries got wrecked instantly. Holy moly. Holy moly. Yeah, maybe we won't do that.
I can't carry anymore.
We'll do at least one run here. Just keep her rocking. Saffron saying that's why gaming is ruined, talking about because corporations are required to do what's in the best interest of their shareholders. Sorta? The problem that, as I view it too, is that a lot of times I feel like they look at short term what's best for their shareholders instead of long term what's in the best interest of their shareholders. But also the thing is too is that the people making decisions at the top, and this is not necessarily Blizzard commentary, it's corporate commentary. They get paid based upon how much the share price goes up today, not how much it goes up 8 years from now when they're already fired and they don't work there anymore, right? So, yeah. Grindy says few games get made just because they want to make a game that's good to play. Yeah, I mean, everyone makes the games to make money, right? That's kind of the whole point of it, right? Yeah, it's just a little bit on the slow side. I don't know. I think I'll just put it back to players 3 just so I can kind of like read chat a little bit easier and stuff. I'm getting a little behind here because you know, things are dying slower. More difficult to take them out. Where do we get way behind here? My apologies. Ryan says most things are just smoked by rune words. Yeah, it is true. Rune words are the ones that are the best, but it's almost tough to impossible nowadays to really like perfectly balance a game and stuff like that, because when you can just Google every single thing about the entire game, you can just look and be like, oh, this one item's way better than the other items, or like, oh, you just get the good items this way. But it almost, like, I don't want to say ruins, but I feel like it almost hurts games that you can look everything up like that, which it's never going to change. That's how it's always going to be. But I don't know. I remember back in the day playing something like Morrowind, where the internet was just coming around, right? But you didn't look up so much stuff. But when you heard a secret from one of your friends, like, oh wait, what? You can craft this amulet of unlock, and you just sell this one plate at the start of the game, and then you get enough money and then you just go get this thing to steal from somebody, and then you go over here and you make this unlock amulet that unlocks everything in the entire game, and you can just steal everything and no one knows. This is crazy. Like, it was so like oh my gosh, I discovered this thing. But nowadays, if a game launched like that, you'd be like, this game is broken, it's stupid. Like, you just go here and get this one sword of flying, and then you can just fly around the game by casting flying from this flying sword you steal from the super easy place to steal, and you get it by getting this lockpick amulet that was like godly, and then you just, yeah. Mystic, what's going on? Assassin can't believe it. Yeah, we're switching it up today. We did, we did the vote. Assassin won, so here we are. 97 Tristram spinoff. Is that a real thing, or you're saying like you wish it was a thing? Doesn't matter in games like Counter-Strike. I think talking about the profit motive. Well, the thing with Counter-Strike is it was originally made, or Counter-Strike, I don't remember exactly how it came to fruition. Was Counter-Strike like, it was originally a game for money, right? But then they just let everybody like heavily mod it. So like it's pretty much all just a mod, or was it like Half-Life that people that modders turned into a first-person shooter thing? A mod for Half-Life. Okay, yeah, there you go. Gotcha. It's never gonna be good, but we'll see what's up.
I can't carry anymore.
A true D1 spinoff. So you don't think D2 is a good enough sequel to D1? Is that kind of what you're getting at there, or not really sure where that's going? You can get all the changes you want from D2R, but every run you cost you a penny. What do you do? A penny for every run I do? Boy, I don't know. Not sure. Oh, this ain't where I'm going anymore. Not sure what to say to that one. Maybe I missed part of the context there. You can buy a bunch of cosmetics for... Let's see. See Saffron saying you can buy a bunch of cosmetics for Counter-Strike, but it doesn't matter at all. Okay, I got you now. Good old Linamo Sash. There we go. That's a cool one. Don't find that every day here in Hell difficulty. Yeah, buying cosmetics, I'm fine with it. I'm fine with that kind of stuff, I guess. I mean, the only quote-unquote issue with it would be that I guess you could say that they're focusing their attention on making money, like, and you'll never know for sure, but maybe some people would argue that they're spending too much time, or with any particular game, they're wasting the resources making cosmetics instead of making new things for the game that everybody would like, right? But it's kind of just one of those things nowadays that it's, especially for any live service game, it's a reason D2R will never be like, it'll never be live service like that. That's why there's not going to be updates and stuff, because there's no monetization. Like, if you're not making money, you can't spend money to, you know, kind of the way of the world with anything, right? Cosmetics and RPGs break the immersion. Maybe. Guess that's kind of, that one's definitely heavily opinionated. I don't know. To a point, like, I could see it at a point. I don't play a ton of other games, so, you know, my opinion, I guess, is a little limited, but definitely, even in stuff like the Call of Duty games and stuff, I'll watch some people that make YouTube videos of that stuff. And when people are running around with, like, a pigeon head and, you know, I don't know, a pumpkin, you know, outfit, or you're dressed up like a clown and stuff like that, but it's supposed to be like, it's modern warfare. But, you know, but you look like What is, I can't even think of some of the skins. You look like Nicki Minaj, but you're playing, but you're Modern Warfare. You know, like. Cosmetics stupid, we want loot. Yeah, I mean, I don't care about cosmetics that much. I would never pay money for them. That's for sure. Randy said Elden Ring did it right. $140 DLC. Yeah, I guess maybe. I never played that, so yeah, that's kind of the old school model, right? How things used to be done. Ray saying transmog in D2 would be cool. The best builds look ridiculous. I mean, that's what makes them so cool, and they look ridiculous. I like the fact in D2 that when you look at somebody, when you look at a character, you know exactly what gear they're wearing. And then if someone's wearing something and they're like wrecking, you're like, wait a second, like I don't recognize that gear, and like, you know, what are you wearing, dude? Like, you know, I like that. So immersion in shooters doesn't matter, but in RPGs it does matter. See, that's what I mean, Saffron, though. Like, I just have a differing opinion here. I think the immersion matters if it matters, and if it doesn't matter to you, it doesn't matter to you. It's just what I'm saying. I find the skins in Call of Duty more annoying than the skins that I see in Diablo 4, personally. Because in Diablo 4, they don't have like Snoop Dogg skins, and they don't have you know, Hellraiser skins, and you know, they don't have, you can't be Homelander or Batman. You know, the skins in D4 are just like, oh, that's like kind of the same as all the other skins, but just a little different, right? So maybe we could be kind of talking about different things here, maybe different games and stuff, but how many best ball drafts have I done? I've done a few. I do best ball drafts when I'm on the stair climb, when I'm doing cardio at the gym or something. So I don't know how many I've done. Probably too many. I do a lot of working out. So what do I think of Trapson? I'm not really a huge Assassin fan, to be perfectly honest. So, I mean, it works okay. It works pretty good. The thing is a lot of the other skills that help you out with, like, safety and stuff, which I don't really have a problem with safety right now, but some other areas I might, maybe depending on what you had and stuff. I don't like having 30 hotkeys, so. But yeah, I'm not a huge Assassin fan, but it's all right. Call of Duty is a garbage first-person shooter. I mean, the first Modern Warfare, the first and second Modern Warfare, the first and second Black Ops. I mean, that's peak of human civilization right there. Peak. Yeah, Saffron saying the skins in Counter-Strike are basically just different different uniforms of stuff you would see actually on somebody that would be shooting a gun. So yeah, I gotcha. Police and different military type of stuff you can get. Yeah, see, that makes sense. Superior Archon, 3 sockets, durability, thank you. Skip that. They play the same song twice for some reason. First and second Modern Warfare classics. Yeah, I agree with that one there. Crow Maniac Oop.
Impossible.
3 to hurricane, 2 to hunger. World at War best COD? I never played that one, so never played that one. Ryan says doesn't like more than one hotkey. Well, I'm a little over that, but 8 hotkeys is my max. Any more than 8, I don't use anymore. You got teleport on one, you got your call to arms on 2 other ones, so battle order, battle command, and then the other 5 have to be all the different skills that you use from your character. Yeah, I never played World at War. Oh, 42 res Curus shield. So it's not perfect, but that's a pretty solid base, at least for like a spirit or something. That's pretty solid. Not perfect, remember, but pretty good. Yeah, I think I got several like that already though, but Douglas says COD's been the same since Call of Duty 4. Call of Duty 4. Yeah, I don't remember which one that was. It definitely, the last Call of Duty I played was Future Warfare, and I was like, oh god, this is a disaster. Jetpacks and wall running and laser guns, like get out of here. Like, I don't know what I thought Future Warfare would be, but I played it and I was like, this is garbage. And about a week after I got it, I was like, no, give it a couple more days. Just come on, you can just push through. Maybe you'll learn the tactics of wall running and flying around in the air and stuff, and maybe you'll like it. And a week later, I was like, no, dude, no. And I sold it for like, luckily I got I sold it for like, because it was like $60 games were at the time. I sold it for like $47 on eBay. I was pretty happy about that. Pretty happy. Heard you like hotkeys for your hotkeys. Ooh, yeah. Grindy says I won't even get you started on Fortnite skins. Well, yeah, that's the whole game, right? Not that I'm defending Fortnite skins, I guess, but it is a free game after all, and it is like a cartoony game, right? So having cartoony skins in a cartoony game kind of makes sense, I suppose. But yeah, I've never actually played Fortnite. I've just only ever seen it, but like little clips in here and there. So Cody B, welcome in. Yo, yo, yo. You look like a Quake guy. I did play the first Quake. I did play some Quake back in the day. Good old Quake, and we used to play Red Faction actually in school. Rocket launchers and stuff, and yeah, Quake was another one that we played in school because we all knew more about the computers than like the teachers and all that stuff. They didn't know what we were doing. Yeah, Half-Life was around the same time, yeah. So. Yeah, Red Faction was like mind-blowing at the time. Like, wait a second, you can blow up the wall and it like blows a chunk out of it? And then you can like just keep blowing chunks out of the wall, and then you could like you would shoot from inside your base up like this into the wall, and you'd build yourself like a sniper's peak, and just people would be like, what the heck? And people would spend all game like shooting 50, 60, 70 rockets through the wall to go up on an angle and then come out like over here in the wall, and they'd be like, oh my gosh, how'd you get over there? How are you up there? And then you'd get into their base and you'd see they spent like 15 minutes of the match like blowing holes in the wall. It's so crazy. Garla, what is going on?
Wow, I love D2R streams and I learn a lot, and I am Seep Up Sailor.
What can I do for you?
Trapple, thank you so much for the 10 months of tier 1 subscription over on Twitch. You Slayer. Appreciate you. Oops. Unreal. Oh, Unreal Tournament. There you go, Shane. That's another one. Unreal Tournament. Yeah. Good stuff. Those were the days. All civilization's been downhill since then. Duke Nukem 3D. That was a kind of a mind-blowing one too. First time playing that one, like a true 3D shooter. I would say probably, I don't remember the timeline. When did that one King's Quest game come out? Let me Google this real quick. Pull this over here to make sure I don't die. The King's Quest 7? No. What? Was it 8? Ah, King's Quest 8. When did this come out at? 98. Okay. I remember getting that. We got that one for PC. That was like the first time I had gotten a game and it like wouldn't run on the computer. It barely ran on my dad's computer. Yeah, Duke Nukem was a legendary game. I remember, I do remember when that actually came out because we actually had the first two on 5.5 floppies. King's Quest in the 80s. Yeah, I had, oh man, that was, so I first had, I think it was 7, maybe. King's Quest 7. I thought it was pretty cool. But then I had gotten 8, and I liked those games so much that I bought a disc that was all of the King's Quest games from 1 to 7, I think. But yeah, playing some of those old ones where you know, it's just 8-bit graphics, and you have to figure out, you have to type in like pick up cup, and then like the guy picks up the cup and stuff like that, and you have to figure out little puzzles and stuff. Those were tough, especially when you had to run away from stuff. MS-DOS games. Exactly, yeah. Serious Sam. I don't remember that one. I don't remember Serious Sam, so. Apple II computers. No, it wasn't that. Well, when I was like in 2nd, 3rd grade, they were using the old Apples, I remember. But also I lived in the country, so, you know. But yeah, it was just like Oregon Trail. There was a game called Odell Lake. That was like maybe like Math Blaster. So Serious Sam, an awesome LAN party game. Yeah, I don't remember that one. Don't remember that one. Where in the world is Carmen Sandiego? Yeah, that was we did have that one. I do remember that, but that was definitely way after when I was in 2nd and 3rd grade, like quite a bit. I can remember everyone fighting over the computer. No one remembers this game, but it was called Odell Lake. And maybe, I don't even know, but pretty much what you were a fish, right? And all I remember is you would come up to another fish and you would look at it and you would decide if you were going to try to eat it or not. And if it was a big fish and you were a little one, it would eat you. And sometimes you'd eat a little fish and then it was a fisherman and it would catch you. Hold on, let me pull this up. Odell Lake. Computer game. There we go. Oh, this is it. It's it, fellas. Hold up. We need to look at this. This is important. This is important. Nothing's been more important today except for this. Odell Lake. See, you'd come across the otter. Ooh. I see a Mackinaw trout. And you're whatever, you know. This is what I'm talking about. Like, this fish was a little bigger than this one. You'd come up and it would just eat the whole thing. Oh. You come across an otter. Minnesota Educational Computer Corporation. I can't see the year there. That 1986. It's right behind chat a little bit. 1986 copyright. So, 1986. Who's a true OG? That was the year I was born. Looks like a Commodore 64. Yeah, I mean, that's probably what it was. Yeah. Maybe that's what we had back then. Maybe it was a Commodore 64 in the back of the classroom. Could have been. Odell Lake Resurrected. Oh my gosh. I mean, that's pretty much just, you might as well just call it a money printer, really. Imagine a fully 3D Odell Lake. First person Oregon Trail. Blue Marlin for Nintendo? No, it doesn't sound familiar to me. Don't know that one. Because Sloth said I used to play Gazillionaire. Never find what it was called until recently. Huh. Don't know about that one, but remastered Oregon Trail. There actually are several remastered, like remake versions of Oregon Trail. We had one of the ones that was like a remake of, well, it was remade in like 95, so it wasn't super new. But yeah. Yep, good old Oregon Trail 2. There was we had Amazon Trail, which instead of going around and shooting animals, you would when you hopped out, kind of like when you would hunt in Oregon Trail, but in Amazon you would hop out and take pictures. So the whole point, you had to take pictures of like the rare animals and stuff, and you get points based upon what animal they were you got pictures of and stuff. Oh, 15 ED 5-socketed superior phase blade. Let's go. Oregon Trail way easier as an adult. Right. True story. Me and my daughter every once in a while play Oregon Trail because you can just go online and play it, like, you know, just over the internet or whatever. So the old school one. Keep re-rolling a grief until it's great. I don't know about that. Yeah, very nice. Doesn't get much better than that. I guess what, you could get technically 3 to attack rating on it as well. The superior with 15 ED, 3 to attack rating. Which is like god tier, right? That extra 3 attack rating just sets it off. Sad it's not on ladder? I guess. I don't know. I guess it's sad just in the fact that I would give it away on ladder, I guess. It is cool though. It is cool. Can't get rid of that superior phase blade. I could. I should just Charcy it right now. Just Charcy it. Speaking of things that are superior, you see the icon over there? PC Bros. Make sure, if you're in the market for a PC, make sure you guys check them out. They got really budget systems. They got expensive systems. Use a link in the description on YouTube. Check out what they got. Maybe something will interest you, maybe not, but you know, doesn't hurt to look. It's free to look. And if you do decide to get something, use code SweetPhil. There's no space in the middle, just SweetPhil. Get a little discount on that PC. Appreciate ya. Or exclamation sponsor, good call. Cross Country USA. No, never did that one. How many lows and mals do you have? I don't know. I did just find a low rune a couple days ago. Got one right here. Mals, a bazillion probably. All these. These are extra mal runes that I'm gonna cube up. So I probably have 20 or 30 of them. Adamek. So next season is the 23rd. Pretty soon. Pretty soon. Ryan says you could play Doom and Quake just over the internet in a browser now too. Nice. Guess I didn't know that. Guess it makes sense though. I mean, pretty soon you're gonna be able to play everything. Everything's gonna be just over the net like that. I'm pretty sure, I think that's what they're trying to do with like everything. Everything's just going to be subscription to stream. Like all you'll have to pretty much have is like a regular television. You just plug in like the equivalent of like an Amazon Fire Stick, and the games and everything, the processing power and everything will all just be streamed over the internet. Yeah, everything out of the cloud, yeah. So literally what you'll be doing is everything will be processed at a, you know, processing warehouse, aka over the cloud or whatever. And you're just getting streamed to the picture, and your inputs are getting sent over the internet to their servers, and then that's getting inputted into the game and it's getting processed there. It's kind of crazy that the internet could be that fast. Like that there wouldn't be too much lag. I don't know how good it is yet, but they're trying to get there. They're trying to get there. That's close. That one at 16. I think at level 9 that can go up to 20, I think. Yeah, Grindy, I'm there with you. I wish everything was still physical copy, yeah. If it wasn't physical copy, I probably would have never started playing D2 again. I never would have started my YouTube channel. Like, if I didn't have the game here, like, and I could just play it for free. Ryan says Xbox Ultimate Pass lets you stream everything to PC. So you can like play Xbox games on your PC without downloading or installing them or anything? Like you can already do that? So like all the Call of Duties and stuff, you can just play right over, you can just stream the whole game? Fire res. Scott, welcome in. C4 saying Diablo or Doom and Doom 2 have some sick graphics mods, you say, huh? Interesting. Yeah, I did know that they had a bunch of mods for Doom because after a certain amount of time they like essentially opened the games up to allowing people to mod them after not that long of a time, I guess, too, from what I remember hearing. But graphics mods, you say, huh? Morrowind with graphics mods. I did see some of those, like smoothing shaders and whatnot. Some things, kind of similar things that they did with Diablo 2, with like Project Diablo 2 and stuff, kind of, sort of. But yeah, that's pretty cool. That's something that, like, if I was going to stream Morrowind or something, I had been thinking about maybe streaming some like retro games like that, like games that I really like, you know, at some point. May try to do something like that. Morrowind with a graphics mod would be cool. Skyrim mods make it interesting since they opened it up. Yeah, that's pretty cool. I think that's really good for a franchise in a game. Like after a certain amount of time, like just opening it up to mods essentially, and to like opening it up to especially something like, I think it would be really good for Diablo franchise in general, but also obviously great for D2R if they would do that. I kind of wish they would, even though I'm not a mod guy. It's free excitement for your franchise. Because the best thing for Diablo would be keeping people in the Diablo universe, I feel. And then all you have to do is go, okay, everybody, do whatever you want. It doesn't take any work for you, right? You don't have to police anything. You don't have to, you know. I feel like it's an easy dub, right? Any GGs today? Xandrom, yeah, we did. We had a Terra Zandy earlier that kind of really popped off, so.
I can't carry anymore.
Excuse me. Stayed up late last night. For no good reason. No good reason. Every once in a while though, right fellas? Late 11? Well, kinda. I got off my computer at like 11:30, so. And then I didn't fall like right asleep. It was probably like 1:30 before I fell asleep, which for me is like crazy. And then my alarm went off at 6:30 and I woke up and then I was like, ugh. And then I fell back asleep and woke up at like 7:30. Hellrune, Bulbasaur, what's going on? Welcome in. Throwing fire bombs. The fire bombs actually do a lot of damage, to be honest. Not to those guys, but check it real quick. Ooh, 2 sockets. Unfortunately, nothing else rolled on it, so. Grindy said wanted to bust out the roller coaster tycoon. Ooh, yeah. That's where it's at. Ooh, Superior Colossus crossbow. Ooh, could be good. Could be good. Theme hospital. What are you talking about there, Sonic? Theme hospital. I don't know what that means. Marty, welcome in. So we'll shout it out. If I don't shout it out, people aren't going to hear about it or whatever. So I am rocking a $25 fantasy football league for anybody who wants to join. The $25 fantasy football team, or league, I mean. shoot me a message in Discord just saying like, hey, I'm interested. It's going to be on Yahoo, half PPR, you know, nothing insane. But yeah, we're making it 25 bucks. So, you know, that way people have to pay attention the whole year, not just like get distracted and stop paying attention after a week or two. So if you are interested, shoot me a message on Discord just saying, hey, Phil, I'm interested in that fantasy football league. Theme Hospital was a classic. Gotcha. Yeah, I've never heard of that one before. Theme Hospital, huh? Never heard of that one. Going to bed. Maniac, peace out. Oh, Bulbasaur coming in with a $5 Streamlabs donation.
That's Bulbanese to hit that like button.
That's Bulbanese. Thank you so much, you Slayer. Appreciate you. Very, 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 very generous, very kind of you. I don't know why that chimpanzee emote just cracks me up. And that one, Bulbasaur. Tomas, what's going on? Got that Tyrrells already. Well, about that. All good here, Marty. Hopefully you're doing good as well. Saffron says, oh, talking about earlier when I woke up, said 6:30 is borderline night still. Well, the thing is, I kind of like to get up earlier so I can like do stuff. It's really hard for me to do stuff like, especially like anything work related, like at nighttime. It's tough for me to be like, all right, everyone's going to bed, and then like I don't know. It's hard to motivate myself at 9:30 at night to like, hey, I'm gonna go work before I go to sleep, you know. But it's easier to like make coffee and then go do something, you know. So maybe just because it's like more natural, like more familiar. I mean, not natural necessarily, but more familiar, more like a normal job, you know. Yeah, I mean 6:30, and that's not particularly early for me. Like usually. Like when I worked in the factory, I used to start at 6:30, so I'd have to get up at like 5:30, the latest. So, what? Bulba coming in with another $5. You legend.
Also started single solo self-found on console. It's wild. 4K TV and surround sound. 10 out of 10 would recommend.
Nice, nice, nice. Starting single player on console, you say, huh? Sounds awesome, you legend. And also, thank you so much for the generosity of another $5 super chat. Getting close to another level here too, huh? Look at that. Look at this right here. Holy smokes. So, unrelated to anything we're talking about, but I was just throwing these like this, like chucking them up in the air from deep like this. Did anybody see Steph Curry's like last second, not literally last second, but in the last like 20 seconds of the championship, like the Olympic game, the gold medal game, Curry going ham bone, and the last shot was such a bad shot. There's no reason he should have took that shot, and freaking nailed it. It was insane, just insane. Like that was one of the craziest, like factoring in the circumstances and the time and just the shot. That was one of the craziest shots I've ever seen in my entire life. Could have been the most clutch, insane shot I've ever seen in my life, probably. G Stacks, good call. If you haven't hit the like button yet, fellas, make sure you hit the like button for me. Are blue sin claws worth much without? Yeah, if you don't have, for blue sin claws, you pretty much have to get to the traps. You need to get 2 to assassin or like 3 to trap skills with like lightning traps on it too. And I think, I don't know with that, I think you can also get an increased attack speed on as well. Like you almost need increased attack speed on it too. Like they got to be like freaking perfect. I don't know about literally, but I'm not an expert at valuing that kind of stuff. But yeah, if you don't have at least like 5 to like lightning traps, I guess nowadays fire traps can be worth something too. But like that's like the barrier of entry is getting the skills on it. So what's MF at? It's just a little over 200. Tomas, yo, thank you so much for the €3 super chat. Appreciate you Slayer. Oh, that's a good amount of fire and lightning, I guess, but the other stuff we need a little bit more there, but no one plays professionally in Europe. Well, yeah, there is kind of some stuff, but it's, if anyone's like really good, they come to the NBA, right? Which I mean, even if they're in the NBA, they still play for their teams. Like Wembanyama, what's his name? Plays for like, did he play for France, or I forget where country he's from? Wemby. But there's a bunch of other people kind of like that. But they're in the NBA and they play for like this team, that team. There'll be a couple of NBA players like on each Olympic team kind of thing. So but obviously when the United States has Steph Curry, KD, LeBron, like, you know, what are you gonna do? There were some close games there though. There are some people on the United States Olympic team, I'm like, oh, I forget the guy's name.
Tomas Canopa donated €3 through Super Chat. Asterisk, 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 Tyrael incoming, asterisk, asterisk, asterisk.
Appreciate you once again, and hopefully that does incoming. Hopefully that is incoming for sure. Oh, but his name's like Bam Aboyu or something. I'm like, this guy's on the Olympic team? What? Yeah, right, Saffron. Yeah, I feel like the professional teams over there, isn't it kind of like countries play countries over there instead of like how we have like 4 Canadian teams and like 35 like American teams? Isn't it like Italy plays France and stuff like that in Euroball? I think. Yeah, that is one of the things that can benefit for sure, and it's why the men's American teams lost that one Olympics, or they got bronze, I guess it was, right? They the European teams, they play together forever, so like even if they are like quote unquote like worse players, you can get an advantage from like playing and practicing together for years, right? Yeah, there's a documentary on Netflix about that, when the Redeem Team stuff and how they lost that one, and then they started actually like practicing. They would just like send people over. They would never practice together before that. They'd just be like, oh, we're gonna go over and play basketball, sure, in the Olympics, and they'd just be like Harlem Globetrotters over there. Then the rest of the world started catching up. We were one shot from getting bronze this year too. Well, scoreboard. Best talent is where the money is. I mean, I guess kinda, but it's based upon more like where you're born, right? So, like, you can get different citizenship and stuff, because I know people have dual citizenship and they can actually compete for two different countries, or compete for a different country than where they live, I guess. But oh yeah, and that's pretty cool that the the U.S. men and women both won, and they both played France. I thought that was kind of different, like interesting, you know. Texas by itself was like half the size of Europe, says Figlet. This is a true story. That is a true story, yeah. Yeah, like just this, like, I don't know this for a fact, but I know it's for a fact. I feel like just like Texas, California, and New York have like more population than all of Europe. I don't know that it's true, but I know that it's true. Size but not population? Yeah, it's strictly landmass. I know Texas has a lot of open areas, right? That's my guesstimation anyways. California, New York, and Texas, you add them together, and they have more than the population of Europe. Someone fact check me on that. Europe's 750 million? Oh, I didn't know it was that much. Oh, never mind. So Europe has more population than the United States even. How about that? How do they fit so many people in such a small area over there, huh? How's that possible? It's been around so long. It's all built up, I guess. There you go. Wait. Does that count Russia though? That doesn't count Russia, does it? Because that's like, all right. Hey, I gotta run upstairs. I heard my doorbell go off. Right back. Yo, I'm back. Small charm up there. I'll have to check it out. Russia isn't Europe, young man. Yeah, I didn't think so. I didn't know if it was counting in there, because Russia's like all the way over Asia and stuff, right? So I'm exhausted. Sprinting through my house one time. It's not bad. Nah, I never use it. See, Thomas saying that Texas is about the same size as Poland? Huh. I thought, I would have thought Texas was bigger, but like, maybe it's a little bigger. I thought it was like, hey, I don't know. I guess, when I'm playing GeoGuessr, I don't see the difference that much on the map. Don't pay attention, I guess, I mean. Yeah, different Thomas saying the population of Asia is like 4.5 billion. Yeah, it is pretty crazy. It's pretty wild. Got a lot of people. All right, Fred, peace out. Have a good day. What other things can I talk about that I don't really know anything about? Country population. I don't know. Why don't we talk about different countries' license plates? There's something I actually know about. Name a country, I'll tell you what their license plate looks like. But not China, though. 'Cause I don't know what Chinese license plate looks like. Only GeoGuessr plates. Texas isn't a country. Poland plates. Poland's got the standard European one. So it's like wide, blue stripe on the side. Oh, and by the way, I know what it looks like when blurred on Google Maps only. So, Zimbabwe. I don't know that Zimbabwe has a standard plate. Yeah, I don't know. Zimbabwe's not. There's only certain countries in Africa that are on GeoGuessr, so. Thanks for Diabloing. Appreciate you, Sean. Yeah. Kazakhstan. Oh no, I should know Kazakhstan. The problem is, the reason I don't know Kazakhstan plates is because the Kazakhstan Google car is it's not like the Google car like in any other country. So, as soon as I see the Google car, I know it's Kazakhstan. All the EU plates have the white field. There's some that are different with the UK has the yellow plate. France actually has a blue stripe, but they have a blue sticker in the other corner too. Portugal has blue on one side and yellow on the other. Italy, the back plate is the standard European plate, but they are required to have a front plate that's shorter with blue stripes on either side, right? UK is not considered the EU? Really? Is that fake news? How is that not considered part of the EU? Oh, like technically part of it because it's the Euro. Okay, never mind. Never mind. I got it. Brexit. Yeah. Okay. I don't. Guys. I can't even remember half the stuff about Diablo 2, let alone Brexit. Mouse party plates. I'm not sure where you're at. So, with the yellow plates around where you're at. Ohio. Oh, I didn't know Ohio had yellow plates at all. I know New York and Alaska do. I know that one, but EU, not the continental Europe. Yeah, that's what I'm thinking in my head is about the continental Europe. Yeah. Getting the two twisted in my head. Knowing the British, they didn't have EU plates before that? Probably not. I think they always had yellow. The one I gotta remember, I think Ireland has regular EU plates, but they drive on the opposite side of the road. And by opposite, I mean opposite of the correct way, which is how the United States does it. Because if the US does something, that's the right way, and if everyone else does it the other way, that's the wrong way. Standard measurements, right way. Metric, wrong way. Just so you guys know. Ireland is not UK. Right.
I can't carry anymore.
Can't carry anymore. Uh-oh, Republic of Ireland is EU, Northern Ireland, UK. Yeah, that it can get a little twisted when you start getting into that. Yeah, I do recall that, but I don't know Northern Ireland really how to tell. Plus, Isle of Man has a different license plate too. It has like its own license plate. Very strange. Wait, is that true that in Ohio they give you a yellow license plate if you've had multiple DUIs? That can't be true. That sounds not true. Yeah, no, this is N&M Creations, Sean. So yeah, so it is true. Wow, that's crazy. I never knew that. That sounds. They give you a scarlet letter if you in Ohio. That's pretty crazy. I thought that would be unconstitutional. It sounds something that would be unconstitutional. How come the US uses metrics too? I don't know. Just so we can work with all the wrong people in the rest of the world. No, I'm just messing around. Metric system is kind of way easier, so, than remembering a bunch of random stuff. Like in the United States. Like, wait a second, how are we measuring this again? Oh yeah, we're doing these measurements based upon how approximately tall we think a horse could be. Like, how far is that away? Oh yeah, it's based upon the measurement of, like, King Henry III in, like, the 1100s. The size of his foot is the measurement we're using. I forgot. Those aren't the real names or whatever, but yeah, that's how the United States measures things. Ooh, evisceration. Need the other stuff, though. All the freedom units are defined by metrics. Well, they all have, like, originating, like, ridiculousness from it. I don't remember what inch came from, but foot was, like, I thought it was supposedly really, like, some king's foot. That he's like, you're going to measure things by the size of my foot. We're going to call it a foot. Oops, not the right foot. Could be wrong there. Maybe I just made it up. Yeah. Wait, how far is this? How tall is that building? It was approximately 4 blue whales tall. They'll do anything but to use the metric system. Anything. Balthazar, yo, thank you for the $10 super chat. Thank you so much. Very kind of you. Base the measurement of time on how many L runes you need to cube to a Zod. Yeah, right? It takes 12 parsecs to cube to a Zod from L. Wait a second. I just opened a whole nother can of worms. Oopsie. Because a parsec was a measurement of time, but they used it to measure distance in Star Wars. What are we going to do? Sloth says inch was Henry VIII's thumb from the tip to his first knuckle. I don't think I've heard that one before. It could be true.
Balthazar 228 donated $9.99 through Super Chat. I based this measurement of time on how many L runes you need to cube a Zod rune.
Thank you so much once again for the $10 super chat. Also, Saffron saying in 1959 the official definition was in centimeters for the inch. Gotcha. Oh, there you go. I said it backwards. Somebody said parsec was a distance of measurement, but I think in Star Wars they used it to measure time, right? So it, like, was a whole shenanigans thing.
What still is playing me this today. Fearful face, fearful face, fearful face, fearful face.
Still playing a disco sin today? I mean, I don't think so. This is just a lightning trap assassin, right? But thank you, Bobcat, for the 23 months of Slayership. Appreciate you a bunch, you Slayer. Oh, Balthazar now coming in with another $10 super chat. Thank you so much. Very kind of you. Very, very, very kind of you. I don't get the joke on the super chat though. I don't know if I don't get it at all. You have to explain that one. So, look like dual mosaic from here. Oh, you're what? No way. No way. Some things up here I don't understand at all. I have to read those ones. Really, the metric system should just be based off the standard system, is the way it should be. Then everything would be right in the world. Oh, kneel before Zod. Now I get it. When you say it that way, then I understand it. Yeah, right. Anticore, yeah. Wait. How many football fields is that? That's how we got to measure everything. That should be our official measurement, really. How many football fields? You need something over a yard but under a mile, right? So that makes sense.
Balthazar 228 donated $9.99 through Super Chat. I'm also so sad that the rune before Zod isn't Neil.
$35 to life. Standard is based on metric. No, standard is the standard. It's you EU people trying to take over. That's what it is. Trying to take our measurements. Trying to just conquer them. Trying to replace our measurements with yours. Oh boy. We ain't gonna let it happen. Yeah, Saffron. See, exactly that. It all checks out. You kind of need something to be a real measurement, right? Because if not, it's like, well, what's a meter? Oh, it's 100 centimeters. Well, but that doesn't tell me anything about how long anything actually is. Because unless you know the base, then you don't know. But a football field, you look at it, it's that long, right? It's a thing that you can measure, that you can look at and tell exactly how long it is. See? Glad I could show you how right I was. Trash said he grew up in Imperial. He grew up standard. Switched to metric. Yeah, I guess I forgot that Canada used to be standard. Or wait, you guys don't call it standard. You guys call it Imperial, don't you? We call it standard over here. There's metric and standard. Eagle wingspans. There you go. Ooh, yeah. Project Diablo 2 vids. Nah, Project Diablo 2 is not very good. Unfortunately, I don't like it. obviously just an opinion. So everyone's got their own opinion. But yeah, I switched my channel to Project Diablo 2 completely 100% for the first couple of seasons. But then they just went way too far and jumped the shark, you know, so like all the mods always do. But glad you do like the videos, though. But definitely Project Diablo 2 is not my thing. The only thing G-Stacks knows about the metric system is he always loses the 10mm socket. Right? That is true. That is true. That's the worst explanation I have ever heard, Saffron. That doesn't tell me how long anything is either. That doesn't tell me how long a meter is either. Boy, you're only proving my point of how standard is way better. It is also fun. I mean, I'm half joking here, by the way. I'm half joking, but it is funny how... I guess it is called Imperial some places, but it's funny how we kind of call it standard here when, you know, nobody else does. We might as well call it right way. Like, do you measure it right or do you measure it in metrics? Like, that's might as well be how the United States calls it. It's so funny. So funny to me. I don't know about light speed. I don't know how what they call that technically. I mean, the standard of measurement, I feel, doesn't have to come off of based upon how fast the speed of light travels. Yes, Trash. See, now Trash understands. See, I'm glad you get it now. The United States is the center of all, and that's where the measurements come from. Yeah. Yep. Now you get it. The United States only uses metrics so we can work with you people. I'm just kidding, sorta. All has a grain of truth in it, but yeah, no. Metrics is a lot easier, to be honest. Isn't it only tool companies that call Imperial standard? I have no idea about that. About who's the only people that call it standard in the United States. I know some people do. What gear? I got a bunch of gear on. Crescent Moon on the weapon, and a Griffin's, Enigma, stuff like that. Couple SOJs. Yeah, no, the U.S. definitely, whoopsie, the U.S. definitely uses metrics all over the place. Because you can't work with anybody outside the United States if you don't, so. Or it's super annoying. It's actually incredibly annoying when you work in like a factory and I would literally get blueprints that, like, let's just say hypothetically, I had a piece that was like this, right? And there was a hole in the part right here, and there was another hole right here. This hole would be measured in standard, and this hole would be measured in metric. And then this hole would be like 3/16 over from the edge, and it would be like 7 millimeters down. And then this one would be like 5 millimeters over and 6 millimeters up. So you had to like decipher the blueprints, and like it was so bleeping annoying. It was so annoying. I'm like, how did these blueprints get made? Like, how is this possible? using all those fractions. Yeah, it's I say that the fractions and the decimal points and stuff, it's even worse when you have to convert them. Like some of these you convert to metric and some of them you don't. And yeah. I swear to goodness, the place I used to work, they had one program that was like a really old program, but they like never remade it. They just kept adding onto it, and like it was so old that we had to have Windows 95 on a computer so that it could run this software. So that one that one was so old it only used like standard, aka Imperial. But then our other program, the like CAD program, did everything in metric. So we literally had to like convert everything over every time we would send anything to each different machine. It was real crazy. Real crazy. Yeah, G-Stack said he was doing welding. That's what I worked in a welding shop. Like I ran some CNC stuff. But yeah, I worked in a metal fab shop and that's what it was. Yeah, everything was all mixed all the time on the same blueprint. Crazy. $330 seconds or a 3mm. Yeah, that is sometimes you're like, I don't know if this standard or metric, and you put on the one and you're like, well, it's a little wobbly, and then you try to find the right millimeter one and you're like, all right, I think this one fits a little bit better. It must be a metric bolt. But that is also mega annoying too, like when you're working on cars and you're like, all right, this is like a 7/32 bolt, and then you're like, okay, this one right here's a 10mm. And you're like, all right, this one's a 14mm, and then this one's 3/4. This is like a big old 3/4 bolt. Ugh. This depends what country that part was made in or something. But yeah. Crescent Moonin, it's just a crystal sword. Just a crystal sword. Let's see. Plate, sheet metal, wires. See, our metal was actually the thin stuff's measured in there's 16 gauge, 7 gauge is like 3/16, but then it would switch to all the stuff we have: 1/4 inch, 3/8, 3/4, 1 inch plate. Because our machines, our lasers would cut up to 1 inch steel plate. Yeah, none of the plate stuff was in metric at all. It's all standard over here, but. I mean, all the countries use gauge, right? To measure wire. That's another one I never thought of. Home of Gamers. It used to not, but in some of the updated D2R stuff, they fixed that. So the minus lightning res on you does fix it. Or does work. It took them like 7 years to fix it too. It was not fixed when everything else got fixed, but supposedly it's fixed now. Ah, okay, Saffron. Gotcha. Vamp races, there they are, 220 Javas. Let's go. The other part of the BK set. That is kind of interesting, just that once again we found both pieces of the BK set in the same day. That's kind of cool. Just a little cool. The unintuitiveness of standard is... Yeah, I mean, I guess if you're not used to it. If you're not used to how fractions work, I guess, yeah. 2.5 millimeters squared. I mean, that doesn't sound like much better of a way to do it, to be honest. They probably just refer to it as... Well, you said they go by diameter or area. I don't know about that one. Let's see. Wish all melee weapons weren't obsolete compared to Grief. I mean, they're not all obsolete, right? They're just not as good. There's always going to be a best in slot for everything. I mean, that's like saying, man, I wish every single lightning build, every other helmet's used obsolete compared to Griffins. Like, there's always going to be a best in slot for everything. But nobody complains that you use Griffins for every lightning build. No one complains that laying of hands gets used all the time for lightning build or for melee builds. Not literally, but almost. No one complains Arachnid's mesh gets used all the time for every caster, right? So I just feel there's best in slot for stuff, and that's just how it is. It comes down to the fact that there's the internet, and like I was mentioning about Morrowind earlier. This is my take, not an attack or anything, just my take. That there's always going to be best in slot, but because the internet, people know exactly what the best possible thing is all the time to use. That's just kind of how it's going to happen, right? Name's big fan of Breath of the Dying, huh? Breath of the Dying, there you go. Ooh, G-Stack's calling it out. Bare knuckle boxing, huh? What a beast. What a beast. So I'm talking about the wire there. The higher the AWG, the area wire, whatever, the smaller it is. Interesting. Interesting. Higher the number, the smaller it is. Wonder where my kid's at. Thought they'd be home by now. Let me check. I gotta check my text here real quick. Just realized my kid's not home yet. I wonder. Oh well.
I can't carry
Guess she's somebody else's problem all this time. Not Mosaic anytime soon. Probably not. No. Nope. 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 So here we go. Random topic. I haven't talked about this one in a while. Movie recommendations. Number 1. Team America World Police. Number 2. Howard the Duck. Goated movie of all time. Number 3. There's a movie that I've never heard anybody ever speak of, but I thought it was just hilarious. In this movie, it's like an emo movie, but it's funny, in my opinion. It's called Risk Cutters, A Love Story. This guy, he's in purgatory, right? So he never, in the whole movie, he never smiles. He never, like, has a facial expression. It's kind of wild. But, Scott Pilgrim vs. the World. Love it. Thomas said the Wolverine movie. I never got into the Wolverine one. Never got into Deadpool. I seen the first one, but it was okay. And I did mention this before. My buddy Carl loves Deadpool. Like watched all the Deadpool movies again. He rewatched them for the 100th time before going and see the new Deadpool movie, right? But yeah. He hyped it up. I feel like, and it's not like he did something wrong or any of that, but I feel like when someone hypes a movie up so much, it can never live up to how much somebody hypes it up. Just can't.
I can't carry anymore.
Also, I was talking about it with him one time, and he said that there's all these like, oh no, the references are crazy. Oh, Grandma's Boy. Ooh, there's a good one. Trash. Forgot about that one. Like references this and that, and he's like, oh well, this is a reference to like this one Marvel movie, this and that. And I was like, oh, I never seen like 75% of the Marvel movies. So, and any of the ones I did see, I seen one time, and it was just like because we took the kids to the theaters or something, you know. So. Yeah, there you go. When you get the meta jokes, says Ruckus. Yeah, I mean, I guess if I didn't see all the movies they're referencing in the movie, then I wouldn't know the joke, I guess, right? So then, yeah, I guess that checks out. You didn't like Infinity Wars? I mean, I guess I did. It was okay. Marvel movies are just that. They're like okay, you know. All Marvel movies are like. They're pretty much all like D4. They're huge, big budget, and they're like okay. That's how I feel. Superbad, Super Troopers. There's some good ones there. I forgot. Man, I feel bad that I forgot about those ones. Super Troopers, the first one, great, just great. Noah, welcome in. Mouse Redline, is that the name of a movie? I don't know that one offhand. Superbad hyped way too much. Well, I seen Superbad before I had heard it being hyped. So, oh, Ethereal 286. Nah, maybe it's better there. But which one was hyped too much? Oh, I had some friends that hyped The Hangover way too much. But The Hangover is actually hilarious though. But it was borderline hyped too much. You know, like we would go to parties and everyone's just like shouting out the quotes in the movie, you know, all the time. And yeah, I just, for whatever reason, I hadn't gone and seen it or whatever, so. Who's your caddy? I don't know that one. Don't know that one. Name said he enjoyed a lot of the Avengers movies. All right, yeah, that's the thing. Like I thought most of them are okay, but just the huge graphics and you know, like that kind of stuff just automatically makes it kind of good-ish. But definitely, the Marvel movies are definitely no Team America or World Police. That's for sure. But I mean, what can really live up to Team America, right? I mean, it's like the best movie ever made, so. Name knows what's up. Aged like a well-done steak. Ooh. I was saying that's a racing movie, huh? An animated racing movie? Wow. No, I do. I prefer Diablo 2 for sure over D4. For sure, for sure. Saffron saying Marvel movies, most of them mid at best. I would say that a lot of them are kind of like mid. They really the high budget like graphics really in my opinion like carry the whole thing. Which I mean, that's fine if that's what you're doing, you know. Ready Player One, great. Yeah, I think that was another one with Ryan Reynolds in it, right? If it's that one, I think that was okay, but I only seen it like one time, so.
I am overburdened.
I'm saying Captain Marvel, Black Widow, the Marvels were the best movies ever. I see what you did there. It's a trap, says Saffron, right? I did notice that. How do we get from Imperial System to movies? Well, in the game, Bobcat, we call it a segue. I thought, in my head, I was like, what are people gonna be more interested in seeing people chat about and talk about? Units of measurement, nostalgic movies. Police Academy. Ooh, man. There you go. Oh, Free Guy was the Ryan Reynolds one. Gotcha. Yeah, I was like, that one's okay. I've seen it like once. Yeah, Ready Player One. I don't know. I feel like I should have seen that movie, but I don't think I ever did. Ready Player One. Guess I never seen it. Let's see. Police Academy, Rocky, Roadhouse. What are you listing off? Casey's listing off a bunch of black and white movies over here. The World According to Phil. Yep. That's the next channel incoming. Watched Aliens with the kids. They were not impressed. Yeah, I mean, boy, haven't seen Aliens in a while either. Bobcat said would rather talk units of measurement than the current UMC universe. I mean, well, there's one person's opinion, I guess. Yeah, I guess talking about movies, I didn't think people would start getting offended, but some people might get mad about people's takes on Marvel movies, I suppose. Guess that could be controversial topic there. Oh well. Short Circuit is fire. Short Circuit. Was that when the two kids had like the robot friend? I can't remember. Oh, that was Johnny 5? That sounds like it. That sounds like it. Johnny 5. Short Circuit. I don't remember that one. Let me see. What was there's? I got a movie in mind here. Hold up. No, not that one. Dang it. There was this one movie I never heard of, and it had all these like kind of famous people when they were younger. It was called like, oh, it was Kevin Bacon, Kiefer Sutherland. I can't remember all who was in it. It's called like Flatliners. So this movie, right? How did I find out about this movie Flatliners? So years back, right? A couple decades ago, maybe not that long ago, 15 years ago. So I had a VCR, right? So I thought it'd be so funny of me, so hipster of me. I went to the Salvation Army and I would look through the VHSs and buy VHS tapes to watch. I picked up, I was like, look at all these famous people in it. And it's flatliners. They're all like freshmen in college. Yeah. Phil doesn't remember Short Circuit. I'll have to look that one up. I'll have to look that one up. G-Stack's a big fan of that one. Let's go Short Circuit. Let me look this up. Wait, this is the one I was thinking of. The one where they have the robot friend. This was the exact movie I was thinking of. Yep, that's the one. That's the one. How long I've been streaming? It's only been like 3.5 hours. Nothing crazy.
I can't carry anymore.
Oh, I went back to town to drop the gold off and I forgot to drop the gold off. Oops. Robot movie friend was called Star Wars. Ogre Mall. Come on. Oh.
I am overburdened.
Yeah, I was a big fan of the Matrix movies. I was. Fast Times, Animal House. Robin says we're good. I didn't see, actually, The Big Lebowski and Caddyshack. I've actually never seen the whole movies. Never seen the whole movies. I know it's gonna be like meltdown time in here, but yeah, never seen the whole movies. Livian says started leveling a lightning trap assassin first time, only played Blizzard Sorcerers and Hammerton. Interesting that I'm playing it. Yeah, I started playing this sometime last week, so today's Monday, so I started playing it Friday. Yeah, I know they're very iconic movies, so very iconic, right? I missed a pull rune again. Really? Yeah, I'm gonna be honest, I wasn't looking at the screen much. There totally was. Thanks for the shout out. Yeah, I was trying to read chat real quick and I was getting a little behind there, but pulled a pull rune? Thanks a lot, chat. See, usually guys are causing me problems, but today you're helping me out. And that rune I almost missed the other day. But yeah. We got it. Why no pickup pulls? Yeah, I just missed it. Oopsie. So, and actually, someone did shout out for Phil. I've been streaming for a long time, so I'm actually gonna have to call her a day here, fellas. So, appreciate y'all joining me. It's been fun, but yeah, we're gonna have to hop off. So, huge shout out to channel members and everybody for supporting the channel. Super chats today, and anyone who supports the channel in any way means a lot. Really does make it possible for me to keep streaming and making videos. And hey, just check the link out if you're ever thinking about looking at a new PC. See what they got over there at the boys PC Bros. Don't even have to plan on buying nothing. Click the link, check out, see what they got. They got some good deals over there. So, and if you do think about getting something, don't forget code SweetPhil. There's no space in the middle, just SweetPhil. Get yourself a little discount. So, peace out, fellas. Don't you forget to keep slaying. Ooh.